Yo. Good evening. It's your man's Big K.I. We up in the building. Before I get this video started, let me give a little disclaimer real quick. My videos are not for people under the age of 18. I repeat, my videos are not for people under the age of 18. And another disclaimer. No one is allowed to use my footage or anything from my page without my permission, or you'll be flagged. I repeat, nobody's allowed to use my stuff without my permission, or you'll be flagged. Salute to Silent Knowledge in the building. What's good with it, fam? Salute to all three people that's watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna go and let a few people slide up in here. It's a little bit later than what I normally do, but I'm trying to let everybody get in the crib, get themselves situated, see what's going on. Shout out and salute to my bro World and to my bro Classic. You know what I'm saying? Selling that shit like real men, getting that shit out the way before it escalates to anything else. Big prop, love, and respect to both of you brothers. Channel fam, how you doing? Making my bed smoke. Shit, I'm just chilling, man. Just waiting on a few people to slide in, get a quick convo started. You know how it go. I always give that to a few, like up to 5 minutes for enough people to be in. Around the 10-minute mark or the 15-minute, but you know how I do. I like to wait for people to come in, though. Most definitely salute to the folks that's watching. For real. Appreciate y'all. Peace, K. I'm growing chat. Chocotah in the building. What's good with it, sis? I see you. Mama V say, they ain't wasting no time. Drop that link. I'm about to do it right now. Salute. Shout out to Mama V in the building. I'm about to do it right now as we speak, Mama V. Y'all forgive me. I'm smacking and chewing and everything. I got some chews. These joints is fire. Like, for real. And they them soft chews, too. So if y'all hear me smacking in the background, that's just me chewing on candy. Yeah, I still like candy. I'm still a big kid at heart when I want to be. I'm pasting right now, making sure I'm not messing up any of the letters, because you mess up one, you got to do a whole repeat, and that sucks. Boogal. Yeah, definitely drop that link. Send that right now. Can't show love. My day will be here soon, Mr. Sandman. Enjoy your rest, sis. I appreciate you coming through showing that love. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You have a peaceful and blessed night, and we'll see you, know what I'm saying, when you can get some time up here. Don't rush yourself, though. We'll be here when you get here. Definitely appreciate you, though. But yeah, I dropped that link in there. He say silent knowledge. Hey. I definitely got that link going. There she go. Mama V in the building.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
All
I,
right, all right.
I was trying to hang around, waiting on you to come on.
Oh yeah, I was trying to do one early because I know you say you're trying to get you some rest. I'm like, let me go and do one while it's still early.
Well, I appreciate that. I
Not a
really,
problem.
I think I'm a try to watch Marriage Boot Camp. I like old Jocelyn. I know she messy, but I like her, and she's on that Marriage Boot Camp.
Oh, okay.
I've been I've been watching her show. She also got a show that comes on Zeus Network. It's called Jocelyn's
Okay.
Cabaret. Hey
Yeah, I ain't
Laura
checking that
P.
out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
she
My
comes on
wife in the building. Salute to my wife, Loyalty. Glad you joined us. Thank you. We know you in that chat. Definitely appreciate you. Go ahead, Mama V. You got it.
yeah, Jocelyn, she comes on Sundays and she got a show where she done gathered up some girls to work on the pose and some
Mm.
girls that's street strutters, and she trying to bring them all together to do a cabaret at one of the strip clubs down there in Miami. So
Oh
you
wow.
got battles between the light skin and the dark skin, and
Oh
you know
wow.
they call them 304s. Which if you type 304 in your
Yeah,
phone,
yes, indeed. Turn it around and you get that word.
yeah. And so it's just very entertaining, and I like Jocelyn.
Okay.
She was the
Mm-hmm.
underdog on the show when she was over there in Atlanta. And I think that's why I kind of like her. I always root for the underdog.
Yes, indeed. Salute to my big sis Chantel in the building.
Hi, Chantel. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? I, I'm trying to hang in here with the big kids. Y'all can stay up late and talk late and all that. I gotta just do a little bit at a time, cause I start
Yes,
getting
man.
sleepy.
Yeah, you definitely take your time. Told you when you leave and come back, we'll be here. We'll be waiting for you for real. And everybody in there saluting you and shouting you out and hello and Mama V. So yeah, you good.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, indeed. Salute and
So,
shout out to the whole chat.
how's your day been?
So far so good. This cold weather down here that's just something fierce right now. And it was like they say it's gonna be like 30 below zero tonight. Last night it was just like super freezing. We got the heat on and everything, and it's still freezing.
Wow.
And then and wasn't no wind blowing this way. It was like just that stale Arctic cold. Like
See, I'm in Cincinnati. It's not that bad. It's not warm, but it's not really cold, and we don't have any snow.
Mac Chan in the building. Yeah, here though. They talking
Hey,
about some
Matt
snow, but
J.
I think they're talking about some freeze over stuff. I got that link up in there to Mac if you try to hop on me and Mama V. Yeah, that's my brother from another mother right there.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, bro tried to get on. He probably still on his way leaving from work though. I know a little something about his little routine. But yeah, he definitely be getting up here holding it down. Melvin, uh, classy.
Yeah, I can get out there. I do try to get out there and dress for the weather though,
Everybody
cause see what it is.
all south.
What it is, the weather here is just up and down. It gets semi warm and then it's real cold, or it'll be rainy. So it's hard to dress for the weather. I just try to, dress in the same. I dress like it's cold out there if I gotta go out. I try to stay in though. Did I lose you? Oh, I guess I lost him. Let me go over here. Let's see. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can now.
Okay, yeah, that's the stream, y'all. They get to acting a fool. Yeah, I was looking at the weather when I came down. When I came down from upstairs, though, it was like I think like going like three degrees. Now I'm looking at it right now. It's -4 degrees, and
Wow.
wind, and they say the wind feel like 16 below right now,
Wow.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
expected to drop down to 9 below. 9 below by midnight. It's gonna be 9 below 0 here. It's super freezing. Classic in the building. What's good with it, little bro? Yeah, it is.
What, Dave? I'm on the radio. I was gonna say, okay. All right. Yeah, that was my son calling.
Right, yeah, you take your time, but yeah, we definitely for looking at below zeros here tonight, though. I just came out of it though, but I was sweating. I don't know what that is with me and cold weather. For some reason, my body just overheats to it, and I was sweating coming back in.
Yeah, the only thing I try to do when it gets cold is stay in. I don't really try to get out there,
Yes, man.
not unless I got a doctor's
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have been out there if we ain't have a taste for some sweets right now. For real, like let's go get something sweet.
Hello,
Good
hello.
Let's
evening,
do the
Kia.
night. What's
Good
good with it,
evening,
bro?
Kia. Good evening, Mama V. How are you, Mama? I
I'm
hope you're
fine.
doing well.
I'm fine. And how are you this evening?
I'm all right, Mama V. I'm just maintaining. You know how we are these days, Mama. I'm doing the best I can. How are you feeling? How's your recovery coming along, Mama V?
I'm getting there. I'm doing good though. I'm really doing good. I got some strong folks in my corner. KI calls and checks on me daily. Loyalty, they just in my corner and they make sure I'm okay. And that's helping me
No.
feel so much better. Because I get a little
Mom.
depressed just being,
Oh.
making just careless mistakes. I just had a little freak accident and it went too far. But I'm hanging in
Oh.
there with it.
As long as your recovery is going well, though, Mama B, because I send blessings to the family every day. And obviously, I heard about the incident, and I've been sending a lot of love and speedy recovery your way, Mama.
Well, thank you. And I think it's helping me. It's helping me, honey, because I'm coming. I'm coming along.
Indeed.
And it's always nice to hear your voice as well, Mama V, because just to say, Mama V, I'm sub, by the way, and it's a pleasure meeting you because I remember if about 4 or 5 weeks ago you shouted me out to say that you would like to have a chat with me, Mama. So I just thought I'd introduce myself and just send my blessings to you as well, Mama.
Yes, indeed. Salute to the whole chat. Everybody just came in. Faith DS, salute to you. And Classic say, we love you over here, Mama V. That's what's up. And then
Man,
Chantel
what's
say
up,
that's
Classic?
Chantel
Sorry to
say
cut you
that's a
off, Kira.
wonderful Chantel say that's a wonderful thing that they're here to check on you for real, for real. Yes, indeed. I told you, any number I get on any of y'all, I'm be calling check on y'all though. Even if it's just a friendly conversation, say, hey, how you doing today?
Exactly.
For
I
real.
just want to send my blessings to the chat, the Chantal, the Loyalty, the Classic, the Faith, the Mac J, and to everybody else who's going to pop in and see. And I hope you all have a lovely, well, I hope you all having a lovely evening. And I hope you are staying blessed
Yes,
up as well
indeed.
today.
Yes, indeed. Just enjoying the night though. But like I said, I'm not going back out in that stuff out there. It's too cold for me.
Oh man, don't even talk about it, bro. I think the last 5 days it started to go to 1, 2 degrees Celsius out here, bro. And it's been ridiculous
Yes,
because,
indeed. It's
as you
definitely a
know,
negative
gee,
warming right now.
I don't even know what to think about this weather at the minute though, Ki, because 1 minute it's hot, the next minute it's absolutely freezing cold, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But
I can't
so
deal
what?
with it. Ain't doing too much for me.
Man, I think the cold weather brings the sadness out of everybody, though, bro. Do you know what I mean? With the whole season changes and everything, I just cannot wait for the summer to come back around, bro, real quick. Cannot wait
Fact.
for it. Always good,
Fact.
always happy when the
Classic.
sun's around, though, big fam. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, classic say shit. It's finna get colder. It's getting cold as hell up there. K, I already know, bro. They said Arctic winter blast about to hit this joint in the morning though, so it's definitely been
Oh,
tight. It's definitely about to be tight on us up here though, because right now, like I said, it's -4, man. They talking about it's supposed to be -12 by midnight.
oh, God
You back in,
damn,
Mama
yeah.
V?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, I had
See,
to
Welcome
we
talk
back,
to
don't
Mama V.
have that fiber optics and all that. I still got, I don't know what it is. But it's not the best internet service and it kicked me out. So I'll hang
We
as long
go
as I
right back
can.
in.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I got to watch. I start seeing that circle go round and around. It had kicked me out. So
Oh wow.
I might drop out every now and then, but I'm gonna hang as long as I can.
Definitely appreciate it. And Classic say we down here hearing about it. Damn, yup. It's on our news. He talking about that weather here. Yeah, it's finna be tight on us. Chantel say I like spring and fall. My joints hurt when it gets too cold. Oh man, I understand. I just don't like being in it. I don't like the black ice. None of that.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Ki, I don't think you'd like living out here then, bro, because when it's cold out here, brother, it is cold to death, bro. Believe me, bro. Because as you know, Ki, I live by the coast right now, but I grew up in the countryside, brother. Do you know what I mean, though? The countryside ain't nothing compared to the coast in the wintertime,
Yeah,
bro.
it's countryside here too. But at the same time, though, I'm in one of the most rarest places though for it to be cold. I'm in Atlanta, 10,000 lakes. It's
Oh,
cold.
Y'all, so all that water and everything, do
Freezes up.
oh
Ooh.
Lord.
Then the Mississippi flow through here. Yeah, it be cold here.
Well, I'm out here in the Midwest, and this is a good area to live. We don't get, they got bad weather extremes all
Mm-hmm.
around us, from the north, the south, and the west and the east. We see a lot of bad weather, but where we are, it's mediocre. It don't get too cold. It don't get too hot. We don't have hurricanes.
Okay.
Rarely we do once in a while have a tornado blow through, but the weather here is not bad at all.
Okay.
It's
Salute to
it's
you
very
again.
livable.
Go ahead, Mama V. You got it.
Yeah, I say it's very livable. It's very livable here. It never goes to any extreme. And
Okay.
I say the way that I see all these different things happening down south and out west,
Mm-hmm.
I said people are going to start heading to the Midwest. People are going to start heading toward Ohio and areas close to me, Kentucky and stuff like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'll be seeing y'all coming my way.
Yes, indeed. Get
All
up
right.
out of here. Salute to Melvin in the building too. Just stepped in. What's the word with the little bro? I see you.
what's up, Melvin? How you doing this evening, bro?
Hi, Melvin.
Say, hey, Mama V, how you doing?
I'm hanging.
Yes, indeed.
I'm hanging
Yes,
tonight.
indeed. Please give me fam. I had call, much love and appreciation. Oh, for sure, Faith. Thanks for stopping through, sis. For everybody that subscribe to my sis, y'all go check her out. Like I said, she get y'all that spiritual feeling up over there. That's needed. So definitely salute to sis. I checked it out myself though, and I like I like that vibe over there. That's a real chill vibe for real.
Oh, I'm up here. I just found out something new. I'm on this West Stream and I comment, so now I can see
Mm-hmm.
what the people are saying. See, it was on private chat, I guess. And
Okay.
yeah, see, I'm learning something new. I went on there. I did
There
join
you
it.
go.
Yeah, I joined it one day. I went on there. I was gonna hang out and I went on and did all the stuff to join, and then I fell asleep. I couldn't even stay up to talk to y'all. That was day before yesterday. So now I'm
Oh,
I be moving slow, but I get there.
I told you we gonna wait for you.
Thank you so much.
Not a
and whenever
problem.
you need help, Mama V, don't feel shy to come and ask us, Mama, because we're here to help you out as well.
Well,
If anything,
thank you,
you're
thank you.
very
So
welcome, Mama.
that's part of the problem. I was running around here trying to panic and afraid, didn't want to talk about stuff when I had that little problem. I didn't say nothing, bumped my head, and then I got so quiet. And I'm a person that like to talk, but I got real quiet. I didn't want to discuss that, and that's how things got a little out of control. But I'm in order now. Things is okay now. I'm working. I got me some patches and everything, so I'm good.
That's what's up.
And that,
Praise the Most High for real.
exactly, as long as you've got a clean bill of health, Mama V, I know everybody in the room will always be sending their blessings to your way anyway, Mama. Because it's always nice to hear, obviously, when you've sorted yourself out. Because I was very concerned about your Mama V when I heard about it on the live last week when you were saying about it, and I always ask after you every day as well, Mama, because it is concerning. Because my father is in this is 69, Mama, and he goes
Mhm.
through a lot of different incidences and things like that, and it's horrible for me to feel sort of helpless. I'm unable to help him, Mama V, though. But obviously, hearing that you were able to get the help, it I think it took a lot of stress off a lot of the family, though, Mama, because we really love you and we really do look up to you and everything, Mama.
Well, thank you. And see,
Agreed.
that's what sometimes we older people get into that little space because some of my family members, they was saying, they was making little comments like Shady Pines and you'll be in the nursing home, and ain't nobody. Now they saying they was joking about it. But see, that ain't nothing to joke about because I was listening. I wasn't commenting, but I was hearing little stuff. And I mean, it didn't just come around. They'd been saying little things that was to me kind of unsavory because after you get a certain age, you don't really want to hear about nobody that might be plotting to send you to a nursing home if you start having,
Mhm.
some rough times. And that was the kind of stuff I had heard. And that's why I had a slight little accident and fell. I bumped my head. I didn't want to discuss it with nobody because I didn't want, I was not going to give them no ammunition to try to get rid of me. And I'm on my own. I live on my own. I help them.
Mhm.
But I just got extremely paranoid and scared. I said, "Oh my God, they might try to get me in a nursing home or something," and that's a bad feeling. And when you got older relatives, not only your parents but your aunts and things that may not have children, just kind of let them know that you're gonna be there for them. Nobody wants to be warehoused and put away somewhere,
At all.
you
On the
know
real.
No,
and
exactly.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my God, if I end up in a nursing home, those people, they like prisoners. They can't
Yeah.
just come and go as they please. And then a lot of times the families, after they get them in those type of places, they don't even come and see about them or check on them.
At all. Just let them deteriorate and wither away.
And that was the kind of, I don't know, I was just paranoid because of course after it happened and when everything came out, then it was like, oh, we was just joking. We wouldn't do nothing like that to you. I
Mhm.
don't know, because hell, my mother lived to be 98, and the last 3 or 4 years of her
Oh,
life, she lived with me. And I got into a
Oh,
fist fight with one of my sisters because she was talking about trying to put my mother in the nursing home. See, so that wasn't nothing that I was even considering to joke about. But and
mhm.
that's why I took it so serious when I heard it. I got quiet when they used to say it and be joking and stuff. I wouldn't say nothing, but I didn't forget. And when the time came, I got a little nervous there, and that's why I got scared and just went and laid down and didn't want to talk about it. And see,
At the least.
we want to let your elders know that they should feel free to talk and discuss anything that's
Exactly.
going on with them.
Yes, indeed. And I was looking at these comments where I'm gonna start it right here. It was like, right, why not? Why joke about a nursing home? That's from Melvin. He also says facts. I love you, Mama V. And
I
then
love you too.
Faith say that part. Melvin well said, bro. You know what I mean? Like they really going, and we are definitely here for you, Mama V. That's from Loyalty T. She definitely put it down. Love my wife. You know, hey, she real with it. Claxton say I live with my parents just because of a nursing home. Faith say, now that's the honor I give all. So Creator was able to take care of my mother. It's 6 of us. Then we all did our part. Loyalty T says again, we all love you very, very much, Mama V.
And I love
And
y'all too.
Classic
Thank you.
say they not going to put him in a nursing home. Faith say, now way at Mama V, no way at Mama V.
Hey,
Much
hey,
love and
Faith,
respect. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Lord
because
TT says again, we gotta stay in tune with our elders, and that's a fact. And look after
that's
them.
a
Yes,
fact.
indeed. They looked after us. Yeah, y'all
That's a
looked after
fact.
us. And these last two, and then y'all get the flow right back. Chantel say you shouldn't have been toyed with like that though. And I believe that's facts. Sending you love and positive vibes and love, Mama V.
Thank you,
That's what's
thank
up.
you, thank you.
Told you that
See,
everybody in here
because
love you, Mama V. For real.
thank y'all so much, and I love all of y'all because, like I
We
say,
love you.
at, at that time when that incident occurred, I wasn't feeling no love. I was all I had going on was fear. I was like, these fools, you never know. And see,
Yeah.
when I was working, I worked for the Department of Mental Health. And so, I used to
Wow.
watch the patients that were there and how their families, would just kind of leave them alone. Once they ended up in the mental hospital, that's another place people will forget about their relatives. And it's sad. It's real sad because some of those patients that we had, just with a little bit of encouragement and attention from their family members, some of them could have made it out and had productive lives, but it was, safer for them to be institutionalized. And then the families, it was less of a problem because they didn't have to deal with it. And that's a bad way.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. And
And as far
Katrina
as
also said, go ahead, Mama V, you got it. Go ahead. I'll read it after you're done.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, and as far as elderly people, and I'm in that group, I'm in it. A lot of other countries, they they praise their elders. They bring the elders around. They keep them at the home, and they look out for their elders. But here in the United States, it's the total opposite. When you get older, they want to take your house. They want to, it's just bad.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have no problem with shipping, people away. And it's bad. It shouldn't be like that because most of us as parents and things, we've raised kids. And I have seen comments on Facebook. A woman raised 10 kids, but her 10 kids, when she got old, nobody could help her. But she raised her
Oh,
kids
man.
and made a life for them. And that's the people that you don't want to forget about, is the ones that helped you to get to the
Indeed.
status and the place in life that you have achieved.
Yes, indeed.
Always, your elders and seniors are a blessing, and they got so much
That's fact.
wisdom.
That's a
That's
They got
fact,
so
fact.
bro.
much wisdom. They got experience and intuition. They can help you. They can help the kids and the grandkids so much just by the things that they know and can discuss and talk with to you
Yes,
about.
indeed. And Katrina says, my kids know not to put me in no nursing home. Put me in the back bedroom with a potty and a heater, protection. I'll work out the rest.
I know that's
Chantel Chantel say true.
right.
Uh Classic say Mama V with the loves and the kisses. Chantel say, I hear you, Katrina. Faith say my mother was bedbound for 4 years, and that is something that the Most High gave us all 6 of us as being the oldest to take care of our mom at home. That's what's up.
That's
And
big facts.
classics say, I don't plan to live past 70, so hopefully I'm all right. Faith says, agree, sis Chantel. Katrina comes back and says, I took care of my grandma while working and taking care of my children until the end. That's how it goes. That's a fact.
And that's the way it should be.
For real.
I sure was there. She had other kids, but they were busy with their life, you know, but that didn't stop me because I knew what was the right thing to do. And that's why you're gonna always be blessed. When you look out for your elderly, you look out for the babies and look out for the ones that can't help themselves, you're gonna always be blessed, you know. And that's the right thing to do. And this is what we have to, as people, as humans, you know, we have to try to do what's right and not what's gonna be in the eye of other people that really don't give a damn, you know, something, you know, and that's not how it should be. We got to strive to try to do what's right.
Yes, indeed. Katrina said this generation is not as those that comes from the 60s, 70s, not brought up the same. That's facts.
Right. Now that's
my elders, grandparents, we were the ones who raised me, and it's still this life into me. That's what's up, man. Truth. And yes, indeed, them facts.
See, when we were raised, our parents taught us values, and they taught us, you know, what to do and how to handle things. And that's what's lacking in these younger generations, because one thing, the parents are young and they don't know themselves. They're not trying to find out because they still out here running the street. And they don't have time to teach and try to raise their kids.
In this social media and this damn technology.
And that's the curse.
Yes, indeed.
Kind of like
we talking about this earlier.
Chasing clout.
We were talking about this earlier, how people come up on here and pretend they something they not and forget who they is when they come in and leave. I was talking to the brothers earlier today and last night. I'm one of them ones, you know what I'm saying, because I can speak for myself. I come on here as myself and I leave as myself. I don't come on here and fake like I'm somebody I'm not. For what?
I know.
I want to give the real me to everybody. Not just to a few, but to everybody. That way you know what to expect from me. If I give you my word about something, if you didn't hear me switch my word, I didn't say it because I didn't come to you and tell you that.
Fact. Good evening, Melvin, by the way, brother. I hope you're well. Many blessings to you and yours, my brother. Salute, brother. How you doing?
Man, it's been a rough week for me, bro. I'm holding my head.
Man, I keep sending many blessings to you, my Melvin, brother. I hope everything is going to start calming down a little bit for you, my brother. And Mama V, could I just say, you've just gave me some very inspirational words there, Mama V, when you were talking about mental health, because I am a sufferer of mental health, Mama V. And what you've just said about the motivation and keep pushing on and things, I have to agree in things like that, though, because I go into a bubble like yourself, Mama V, and I understand, and I'm only 35, and I understand sometimes how frustrating it could be to ask for help, and you feel, for instance, you may feel like you're a burden to somebody because you're asking for help because you may have had an accident, or do you know what I mean, Mama V? And what you just said's just uplifted my spirits, because I'm going through a great deal, Mama V, and I'm not going to get into it tonight, though. And in one thing I always learned, because Mama V, I'm out here in the UK, and I got brought up in a half-caste background, Mama V, and I always got taught from my dad's side of the family, I've got to kick back and respect my elders, because 8-10 years ago when I had to go sit down, Mama V, for three years, my dad inspired me to redo my education while I was sitting down, because like I told the big brother Ki earlier on today, and I think it was last night as well, my father is now 69. But 7 years ago, he finished his degree. When he was 62 years old, he put that on hold for 30 years to take care of the family. In the stories I hear from you, Mama V, and the inspiration, God willing, it continues, Mama V, because to people like myself, and I said it to Ki, you really do remind me of my actual grandmother. The way that you talk, how you say things, but the only issue that I had, Mama V, was she couldn't speak English. So she showed me in things. She showed me by words and things like that. But when I hear it from somebody like yourself, Mama V, especially when I've got a father in the same generation as you, I have to tilt my hat off to you, and just say thank you for everything that you've done for people in my generation, for people people in the generations above me. And also, God willing, one day it's going to come out that we can reach these youngsters, Mama V, that we can try and teach them the discipline, the bits of respect that we always see up here within the family, because it does lack. Because I remember when I was younger, I always, no disrespect, but within my culture, I always had to help in take care of my elders. Because within my dad's family, Mama V, me, my twin sister, and my older brother, we've got 32 cousins to take care of, Mama. So we had to take a very, very big responsibility from a young age. But I just want to say, Mama V, thank you for those little inspirational words, because they meant the world to me.
That's what's up.
Oh, bless, we lost that.
We finna get up out there, hell. Let me hit these little comments real quick from what Sis left off. She say, some have no loyalty or respect for their elders. That is a fact.
Fact.
Let me go back up. Like I said, I definitely got to get to these comments. Y'all know I can't leave nobody out. It was the one with karma that was coming up that I seen. Y'all forgive me for a second, though. Y'all know I do not.
Oh, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good, bro.
Okay, I got to that one, this one. Got to that one, to this one, preach. Okay, Lord, in respect, loyalty T. My wife says karma is real. You do what's right by our elderly. That's facts. Classic say, I was taught with an ass whooping shit. Me too, so I can relate. Faith says, why I try to do an inspirational and spiritual on my platform, because we have to install this into our children no matter what. That's facts. That's why every time I talk about you, sis, I definitely let people know, come check you out, because that spiritual feeling, hey, a lot of us need that, y'all. Classic say, I learned quickly not to mess up. Lord T say, okay, Classic, facts. And Lord T, I appreciate it. Everyone, you better know it. So Chantel say, I'm raw, uncut, and flawed as hell. There you go. You know what I mean? Put it out there, because I keep telling you, ain't nobody, no such thing as a perfect person. Faith says, love and respect to everyone in the building. That's fact. Love and respect to you as well, sis. Same here, class, the best way to be. From Loyalty T. Katrina says, I had some fed up family members that would not do anything to help their mom. I dismissed them 20 years past. They catching hell, not karma. Me running, not there. That's what's up on the real. Chantel comes back and says, thank you, Faith. I like that. And you do have a nice platform. Yes, indeed. Class to say respect. Loyalty T says, blessing Faith DS. Faith says, thank you so much. Love as sis Chantel. Classic says, I never really had parents, so I protect the ones God gave me. In that order. Okay. Much love and respect and loyalty from Faith. Preach sub from Loyalty T. Faith says, all praise to the Most High God for you all. Yes, indeed, for everybody. Silence says, I'm nearly in tears here, so excuse me. You know what I mean? You good, bro. Faith says, come on now, family. Tears are good for the soul. Family, don't be ashamed to come on now, somebody that in that order. Please drop the link. I'm about to right now, Mama V. I was just getting everybody.
Okay, I've just done it for you, big homie. I just done it for you, bro. You're very welcome, bro. I got you.
Yeah, because you see me running down this list. You know, I love to read y'all comments. And that's why I paused it like on the last one where I was. That way I can go down the list and start from there. But the link in there, Mama V.
I just want to say, Faith, as well, I deeply appreciate what you're saying, and I understand it's good for the soul, though, yeah. But I just want to say this, though. Sometimes it's hard to cry when you've already cried enough. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you've just got to take it on the chin and just soldier on, as I actually see it, though, because the tears can sometimes put me into a bad way. Sometimes it could put me into a good way. So I have to see sometimes, though, because when my voice break, it means I'm talking about something that's deep to me, deep to my core, to my spirituality, to the way that I am, sister. And I always appreciate everything that yous are doing, though, because the love and the support every now and then, we all need it. We all need to understand that it's lucky to have somebody who is out there that can reach out to you, that can do this, that can do that. But I just want to say, though, I love everybody. And much love to Sherelle as well for coming up on the platform tonight. Good evening.
Building. Peace and love to my little sister. Real just came in the building. I see you, Queen. Salute to
Shotgun
you.
shorty. That's what I call a shotgun shorty. That's my rider right there. It's real. Shotgun shorty.
I want to thank Silent Knowledge for dropping that link.
Yes, indeed. I sure was getting to it,
Mama,
Mama.
that's all
Knock
good.
it
Yeah,
down.
honey.
I'm like,
Honey,
okay, cool. I
Silent Knowledge saw my little note and hit it up. Thank you.
She said, "Let me up in here. It's getting cold up in this stuff."
I got this old raggedy Wi-Fi is kicking out. I don't know. I might have too much stuff on. I need to go in there. I think I got a computer and a television on in the other room. I probably need to go in there and cut them off. Let me go cut this other stuff off. That might be taking too much of the whatever. That might be why it's doing that, because I got that on in my living room too. I'll be right back.
Okay, take your time. Yeah, we got a little sister in the building. I'm finna read a couple more of these. Katrina says, those of us that still hold the principles and values from back in the day, we have to share what we know to this new generation and never fear them. They need us while we are still here. That's facts. That's why I put that up on highlight. That's facts. Loyalty T says to sub, much love to you as well, sub. Sister Sherelle, okay, that's love coming from bro. She's getting love back. Sherelle, get your ass up on here. I go to Lake again. No doubt, Katrina. Hey, Sherelle, swiping, no swiping. Velvet Classic, I like it too. Okay, then so say facts. Katrina, yes indeed. Because I be trying to get y'all gotta forgive me sometime. You know, when we up on the panel, I'll be going through. That's why I post the ones where I leave up at, and then I'll pick up from there on my phone. That way I don't lose my place. So, but the link, y'all know everybody, partner body, everybody in here with the link. We can get many people up here as could fit. So feel free to hit it. You coming right in.
I want to give y'all some good news, man. My queen doing good, man. She's supposed to be coming home tonight or tomorrow, y'all.
Oh, bless up from me. That's a blessing from me.
Wonderful.
She's doing good, y'all. She's coming home tomorrow.
Yep, we know prayer works.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
man. Thank all y'all for that too, man. Cause I was in here kind of a little broke down, man. I got a lot of stuff going on. So I ain't gonna try to get into details, man. I had some stuff happen yesterday. I was ready to go off the handle, but you know, I'm bigger than that. So I got bigger fish to fry. My queen good. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what you focus on. Good shit, little bro. Man. Real talk. Excuse my language, y'all. But yeah, you know what's right and what's wrong, little bro. We definitely here for you.
Right.
So
thank you,
no
man.
game, man. We family for real, man. Real talk.
Yeah. Thank everybody for it, man. I'm telling you, I've been going through it, yo.
Mac J said, that's what's up, Melvin, on the real. Everybody in there showing that love. So yeah, you good.
Right.
Blessed, glad to hear that from Loyalty T. You know what I'm saying? Mac J say, like I say, that's what's up, Melvin. Never think that you can have never think that you have cried enough. Never think that I have tried to take my own life after I lost my mother. Never think that, my dear brother, you are loved. That's facts. And then say I tried to call you, fam. I figured you was busy at Melvin, you know what I mean? And we already know you was going through some things, and so ain't nobody take, you know what I'm saying, you're not answering personally. You had to deal with some things. Sherelle say classic. No, when Melvin said it was like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Then again, like I say, everybody showing love. Think of all the good times. Yes, indeed.
Right. Fact.
Yeah, y'all got the flow. I just wanted to read the comment.
I'll be honest, Faith, as well, though. I completely see where you're coming from, though, because I do think a lot about a lot of the positivity as well. But because I do suffer with complex mental health, Faith, I do find sometimes when I cry, due to how I feel, whether it's emotional
Cleanse.
distress, if it's
It's
mental
called cleansing of
distress
the
or
body. You
whatever.
cleansing your soul out. Every time you cry, you cleanse your soul for real. It's good to
Well,
do that
bro,
sometimes.
and I agree with that. I agree with that, bro. But sometimes with me, bro, because of like the hurt and the pain, because I do suffer with emotional instability as well, brother. Right? I do
Yeah,
find it hard to cry about
tears
certain
help.
situations,
Tears
bro.
help
Do you
though.
know what I
I'm just
mean?
telling. I'm just telling you what I know. Tears help, bro. It helps
Real
everybody, not just
real
one.
men cry. Real
You better
men
know it.
cry.
Not one
I
man.
had to
A
Not
learn
man
one
that.
that
of
don't have no
One of
compassion and
all of them.
emotions is a dangerous thing. A
Right.
Yes,
real
indeed.
man, if he's got compassion and emotion, he can shed a tear. That's what a man will do and not be afraid or ashamed. It's
I had
one that don't that there's a problem there. That's a problem, and that's someone I would step the hell away from.
you
Trying
right.
to tell
You
you.
right. I had to
Yes,
learn that
indeed.
because I was taught to be tough, to be strong, and
Mm-hmm.
be like that, and then be going through prison and all that. Just have to be tough. And then when I was actually able to, like, as a man, to actually let that go, it
Get
felt
that
good.
release.
It felt good because I felt that there was so much anger. It feels anger. It feels a whole lot of resentment. And then when you let it go, it's like a breath of fresh air. It feels good to let it out.
And I
So
just
it
highlighted what Mac
it
J
do
just said.
hold the cry. Let it go.
I highlighted what bro said. He said, yeah, sub, crying is emotion relief. If you hold it in, it will eat you up. And that is a fact.
Yeah,
Trust me.
it'll destroy you. It'll
It'll crush
destroy you, and then you may destroy people around you
you. Right.
because of that.
For real. And what I was telling you last night, bro, take at least 24 hours out to yourself. Take a day to yourself. Forget everything. You're going to have them same problems that next day. Forget everything and have a you day so you can get your mind back right on the real. It's a start.
It is. I really thank you for being honest with me with this, because sometimes I just need to hear it though, because I do cry, but I do tend to keep it to myself because with my name as well, though, with how I am, with the soldier that I am, after all the battles I've had to deal with, I just find that sometimes I do look at crying as a sign of weakness to a degree
It's
because
not.
of how tough
I
I
think
am.
it's
Hold on, hold on. I don't look at that now because I want to agree with what you've just said, Melvin. Yeah, that was the way I was brought up. I had to take everything on my shoulders. I had to be tough. I had to be the face. Do you know what I mean? I still have to be that to a degree now. But what I was gonna say is, and what I've learned is, I kind of always have that mask on, and I completely agree with you guys. Do you know what I mean? When you cry, it is such a release in things like that. But when I
My
say,
microphone going
in
crazy.
absolutely no disrespect with what he's saying to me, I've cried so much because over the last few years, I've just finally, at the age of 32, 33, with all my issues, finally had an understanding from when I was a child. So it's been a long time that I've held all of this stuff in. And now, because of the complexity of how my mental health runs, because I am an emotionally charged person, but I do it for the positivity, not the negativity, as you guys see, yeah? Because I know when to be quiet, I know when to remove myself and things like this. But for me, I've cried too much and I don't know how to cry anymore. If that makes sense, I know when I do cry, it's not like a full on, I'm going to be crying for a couple of minutes. It's maybe 1, 2, or 3 drops, tears that come out of my eye, and then I feel better then, if that makes sense. Because I
Right.
would love to, if I could, Mama V, big bro in the family, yeah, just sit down and cry my eyes out. I really wish I could.
Shit, ain't nothing
I
wrong with
would
it,
just love to, but for some reason, I just cannot sit there no longer and do that. And I've never understood why. Because I'm an empath and I understand people's energies and
though. In
things
tune with
like that.
yourself.
But
You got to get more in tune with yourself, though. For real.
Right. Right.
Definitely got to get in tune with yourself. And before we go on further, we got my bro Real Talk 87 in the room. Salute, bro. I'm about to
salute,
Salute,
real
bro.
talk. Salute,
What
family.
up?
I'm gonna holler at you after this though. Yeah, I like your
That's my dog right there. I fuck with real talk.
man. Yeah, he definitely be coming to show love all the time too. And salute to
That's my
Lydia. I
G.
see you in the building too, sis. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming through. But let me grab a couple of these comments real quick. Bro just saluted me in the chat. That's from Real Talk. Sherelle saluted Lydia in the building. Faye say, oh, I'm real old school. I got to get my stuff together. I hit the link, but I ain't even in. Somebody drop that link for again, though, see if it let her back in.
The hell with you, Sherelle, talking about headphones, too.
Gotcha.
Say, right, Lord GT say, right, Melvin, fix it. Lydia say, Big K, I hope you're doing great. Yes, indeed. And then they throwing the punches from Classic and Real Talk. I know y'all. I know that's cool right there. And Lydia showing the love to Sherelle. Real Talk, peace and blessings, King from Sherelle. Then I see the brothers going back and forth. Okay, thank you, loyalty. I'm just gonna run through them real quick though. Laugh my ass off, Sherelle. LOL. That man got on static in them joints. It all makes sense. Now it's time, my bro, to turn away and begin to live for you. That's facts. And sis said again, humble yourself, my brother. Please, it worked. It worked for me. It'll work for you. That's what I was just saying. Get breathe. Find yourself again. Get in tune with yourself.
I had to
Real
learn
Talk,
that.
family from Silent. 100 back to everybody from Real Talk. Sherelle say, Silent Knowledge, you know what you have to do to get a place where you feel good about you and your situation. That's facts.
Big fact.
Welcome, Real Talk from Loyalty T. Thanks, baby, for putting that down for me. Silent was good from Real Talk. You know, then I see people with the names, the emojis. Then it's two more from Silent. He says to Sherelle, take time since when the barriers keep appearing after you conquer them. That's what's up. And Faye said, well, get ready to go, family. I enjoy myself and everyone stay up. Peace and love and blessings to all. You much love and respect. Send the positive vibes and prayers. Same to you, sis. For real.
Good night. Good night, Faith. But I'm just
Good night, Faith.
gonna say this as a woman. When I was a young girl and I got whippings and things, and my daddy and my mama, I didn't want to know that they could hurt me, and they used to whoop me, and I would hold them tears back until I could make it to the bathroom or to my room. And I mean, they was using belts and stuff, they was tearing us up, and I would hold it. And as I became a woman, I still was unable to cry in front of people. That and even now at the age of 65, I don't shed many tears. I have in the last month or so. But you know what? My problem is that I got to be somewhere private, in my room, in the dark, or in the bathroom. I just can't let nobody see me. I done been married at least 4 times. I say at least 4 because one of them I gave him 2 shots at it. But they never seen me cry. I threw a lot of stuff with my husbands and things, but I just never could let someone see me shed those tears. So I understand where you come from as far as that's why I say a real man to cry. A real one, because you gotta have compassion and empathy. And I have always said that one that don't, I got a problem with that. And I was one of them big ones. I would tell a nigga, quick, fuck you and your tears, whatever you got to say, But in that same tone, if I had a problem, I wasn't gonna let them see me when I was shook like that. And I'm at that point. That's why I say we got to learn how to have our release and not feel no guilt about having a release, because I think that's what my problem is. I had some guilt about having a release, but I know it's good for you. It's good for your soul, it's good for your mind, and it's good for your body. I just would always try to be somewhere private to let it happen.
I definitely had a good one when my pops passed away. Wasn't no shame in my game. One of the last times I remember myself crying and I bawled like a baby. Why? That was my daddy. I love my daddy. I wasn't ready for my daddy to go nowhere. Before then, it was my cousin. Then, you know what I'm saying? One of my other cousins, then my grandma. I cried for all of them. For real. And didn't hide it. Didn't care who seen it. That's people problem now though. Don't be ashamed of crying in front of nobody. Like Mama V just said, if you can't cry or people don't release tears, run. That's just like somebody telling they know everything in the world. They tell you that, run. Get
Get
away
the hell
from
away.
them. They ain't good for you, for real.
Yeah, because you got to be able, you know. When I lost, my parents and a couple of my husbands died, I could cry then. But as far as somebody thinking they had got over on me or did something that I didn't think was right or, got up on it, oh no, they wasn't going to see that. They wasn't going to see that.
Yeah, I had to learn that myself, man. I used to, man, be like, man, I don't want to be looked at like no wimp, no sucker. But the
Right.
older I got, man, I learned how to release that. Then me having children, man, I want to just like, tap into that, man. They're part of me, especially having kids now. I want to tap into that part. Never be afraid to like express myself.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
For real, definitely be you.
See, a person got a heart, see, a person that's heartless, that's the one that ain't nothing happen. Don't nothing move them. And usually they got real cold eyes and they are expressionless too. You can look at the people, you can and your intuition to tell you, get the hell away from that one.
You right.
Your intuition to tell you, because when you see people that's in that space, they not, you don't need to get around them, because see, you find yourself caught up in something, and it might not end very well. That's a person that don't care.
For themselves at all. First of all, for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading something right here that my wife just posted up. She said, "That's it, Mama V. I'm a crybaby and I don't care, and I'm a vouch for that. I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but I gotta put it out there. She cry from good stories on TV and from sad stories, even if it's just like a commercial or something that was just happy. And I love that about her, because you don't see too many people doing that.
Got a heart.
Me,
got a heart.
Me, I cry when I'm hurt or when I see something happen to some kids that shouldn't happen to them. I feel some type of way. Just because you don't see the tears all the time don't mean my heart ain't crying for them. Like, that's crazy as hell. Them babies.
Yeah, especially about some of the kids, man.
Yes, indeed. Because like
that, I see that, I break down.
Yeah, that's some hurtful shit. Because we got kids. We used to be kids. You know what I mean? We ain't go through the rough times they going through now. Because some of the times we went through, you couldn't just come on our block and snatch one of us. Everybody knew everybody. We knew who was one around there. Now, everybody too scared to go outside.
They don't care.
For real, don't nobody know nobody. You don't even know your neighbors though. So you'll think somebody came and took it the whole time. Your neighbors took your kids. For real. First thing they say, was there anybody suspicious in the area? Why would it be? You don't even know your neighbors. Everybody is suspicious to you. That's crazy. So yeah, we live a way different time when we did. We ain't had this. Hey, just give your kid a phone and let the phone raise, and give them an iPad or a laptop or a computer. Let the electronics raise them. Then it's gonna raise robot people. We don't need that.
Exactly.
We don't need the robot people. On the real, you can control the robot. You can't control real people though, because nobody likes to be forced to do anything.
That's exactly. That's a fact, big bro. Because it's a choice what you decide to do, bro. If you want to follow and be a sheep, as I call it, you follow that route. If you want to stand up and be yourself, that's what you do, though. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's put a gun to your head and said it, though, bro.
I'm not following nobody, period. Whether you're doing right or wrong. I'm not going to follow. If you're doing right, I'd rather walk beside you and help you do the right. We both see where we're going. But if you're doing wrong, I ain't following no way. But I'm not going to walk in front of nobody on the background. Why not go arm in arm? Somebody fall. You got somebody on both sides of you to stop you from hitting the ground and always able to pull you up just in case you do hit the ground. Now we just look at people, they'll push you on the ground, metaphorically speaking, educational purposes, YouTube, but they'll push you on the ground, stab you, kick you, shoot you. Like, man, it is what it is. We live in this type of era. Well, like, and I'm glad Sister Katrina up in here though, because you got one of the most favorite sayings I've ever heard somebody saying. That's like putting the carriage before the horse. That's cold right there. I definitely give a sub prop on that because I've been using that outside of this, sis. Salute Katrina for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a stranger now.
I gotta. Sorry to cut you off, guys, but I've got to salute Katrina because Katrina, I understand what it's like being an empath, sis, and I understand how hard it gets. But at the same time, I know how good and bad it can be in everything that you're seeing. Like Ki had up before, I'm an empath also. We get hurt the most caring for / about others' problems. That's why I worked with those mental health disabilities. There really are intelligent folks disorganized in thoughts, and I have to agree. I completely agree with that because one instance I've got for lack of sleep reasons, my mind runs at 1,000 miles an hour, Katrina. Do you know what I mean? Because I've got so much other things going on that I can't sleep properly, so that emotionally unbalances me. And then I've got things like I've said to you, Ki, I don't mind sharing with the family. I suffer with borderline personality disorder, and that is it can be great on the best of days, but it could be the most destructive thing on the worst of days. And I pray to anybody who comes across this channel, if you do suffer with any form of mental health, I just want you to believe in yourselves and understand the next day it will get easier, because sooner you understand what's physically and mentally wrong with you, the easier it's going to get, because you will have an understanding of what you are living with so you can live with it. Instead of people saying, oh, but it could be this, it could be that. Because when it's coming to mental health, guys, right, do not self-diagnose yourself from this. Pardon my language, Mama V. Pardon my language, Mama V, please.
Hey,
do not self-diagnose yourself with the bullshit that you see on these TV programs and what you read on the internet. Please go seek full-on medical advice, whether it's going to the hospital, whether it's going to your doctors, even if it's ringing something like the Samaritans, just to speak to somebody. Because I understand with my mental health over the last 10, 15 years, I've been closed away, but the more I'm coming out of my shell, now with an understanding, the better I feel as a person, because I understand my worth a hell of a lot more now. But I just want people to understand that do not worry. You will find your path, but please just be strong when you're going through it, because I have tried to kill myself. I've had substance abuse. I've had drug abuse, alcohol abuse. And it doesn't do anything except for mask up the issue that you already have to deal with. As soon as you come back from that high or that drink or whatever you've done, like Ki says, even if you take a day out, that problem is still going to be there. And the only way for somebody to deal with it, honestly, guys, no matter how tiresome it gets for you, just know you're not doing it for anybody else. You're doing it for yourself. And when you believe in yourself and know that you can change, guys, go for it, especially if you do suffer with conditions mental-wise, because I will always send blessings to you, because I understand it is a difficult thing, but always stay positive, no matter how negative that it goes, guys. Because there is somebody in this world who you do not know that will always see a blessing that will reach out to you and touch you somehow. Because there's always somebody else in the world who will be thinking of you.
Well said.
It ain't over yet.
Well said, bro.
Now,
sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
No, don't be. That was what's up, man. That was up. Back. I like what Sherelle said too. I wish we could have some other people that need to hear this, because there's a whole lot of them floating around that need to hear this shit. Trying to tell you, got a whole lot of mentally ill people that just don't want no help, and they need to hear this.
Bro, it's because they're so programmed. They're so programmed to not reach out and to touch people, bro. Do you know what I mean? Welcome back, big bro. In what I've noticed, Melvin, yeah.
Yeah, I heard you.
The way that I salute people, bro, yeah. As I told Ki, in my culture is I kiss you on the left cheek of your face, your right one, I give you a cuddle and a handshake, you bro. That's my way of showing you my love, my blessing, my honor, and my respect towards you, bro. But even just getting a handshake or somebody to give you a hug, that touch that we yearn for, nobody gives out anymore. But when people try to give it out, they don't understand. They think that we're the crazy people, if that makes sense.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But because
Yeah,
I'll tell you something, bro, there's nothing wrong with me coming up to you, giving you a cuddle and a handshake just because you're a man. I do it out of my respect for you, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No
I
doubt.
love you like a brother, bro, but that's my way of also showing my respect towards you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that Ki was saying before about everybody with the technology in the phone. Look at the last 20 years. When we were growing up, Melvin,
Mm-hmm.
look at the dimensional change where everything went. Oh, instead of looking up and enjoying the scenery outside, enjoying the sunshine, seeing
they
the
always
birds,
looking down.
whatever.
They
I
always
was just
looking
about
down.
to say that. I was just about to say that, bro.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They always looking down.
Mm.
And it's
You got
horrible
a
though
device in your
because when
hand, you can't see what's going on with you. People get hit by cars, all types of weird shit on the real for not
Right.
yeah,
looking up.
but Ki, if you think about it, what I'm seeing when the touch of reality comes back to them, they're getting scared about it because it's not telling them from the phone or.
Saying, not just one though.
Mm-hmm.
I think about what everybody say. I don't just look at what one person say though, because one person ain't always right. One person can't always say what they doing. One person can't always say what they doing and what they see and what they know and what's going on. And it's always the truth because they said it though. If it don't pertain to everybody, then it can't be the truth.
Oh, fact. Mm-hmm.
When everybody know they can like be included and see things and be like, you know what, I seen something, I heard something like this, somebody never seen or heard it. It's like, you know, I'm not what you saying, sir, but it's inconclusive. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, can relate to something inconclusive. So everybody can get up to that level, but they be like, you know what, I know a little something about this. I heard something about this. You know, sometimes it's cool for people to still read.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a book ain't gonna hurt nobody though, and a book is always interesting though, because your mind can run away with the book. You get to looking at YouTube videos or the TV and all that. That shit show you pictures and shit though, so it gets in your subconscious with words, and you believe in things that you see. And the reason I say this is an example. I'm gonna give y'all an example with that coronavirus shit. I'm just give y'all an example on that because I ain't finna get too much getting into that shit. Period. I told y'all from jump. I seen some shit where the count over there was 100,000 infected. That was my first video. I told y'all it's gonna get worse by the hour. That was like into the third video. All that is coming to fruition right before our eyes, though. You know, like some people didn't know about it, but now that they seeing it on their TV, they know about it. You know where I'm coming from? Everybody can relate to something.
Ki, I just want to say with you saying that as well, I've just realised something in my mind, yeah? The Simpsons again called out about how dumbed down people were going to be. There was an episode where Bart was told to use his imagination, bro, to come up with something. I think it was like a story or something. He said, oh, no, I can't because the TV's destroyed my imagination.
I remember that episode. I've seen all them jinx.
So have I, but I love The Simpsons though. But again though, but when you made the reference on your last video about The Simpsons seeing it, bro, that's another one because there's been loads of them, bro, still undiscovered though. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird these days, bro, because I don't know if you guys remember a movie called Crash, what had Ludacris in Laurence Tate.
Yeah.
Well, I fully understood that movie, Melvin, and what I took away from it was, right, everybody lives behind something, and when we all interact into one day or interact with each other, it crashes with each other, as in you don't know what to do.
That was a deep message within that movie, too.
7 different characters, bro, all intertwining with one another within 24 hours, bro, from 7 different nationalities, 7 different backgrounds, from 7 different jobs, bro. Come on. I've never seen a movie ever like that, bro.
Mm-hmm. It was well made. I liked it.
Oh, I loved it, bro. It goes down as one of my few favorite movies that I actually do enjoy, bro. Because I don't really watch movies these days either.
Yeah, me.
I don't even own a TV, Melvin.
Me, hey, I can agree. Me either. I don't really bother no TV. I don't mess with no TV. All that bull crap on that TV. Ain't nothing on there for real. Ain't nothing but
Classic.
a
That's just a random comment. I want some shrimp. If you're gonna go get some shrimp, bro, just go down to the Chinese joint and get me an extra large beef and shrimp fried rice, please. With a couple of cans of Diet Coke on the side, classic. And that'll be real good, bro. And make sure to put some extra spring onion on the top because I like my onions with my rice, bro, yeah? God damn, that was a random one, Joe.
You said you gonna eat me some shrimp. I don't mess with that Chinese food stuff, man. After I seen that little video about them dogs getting cut up, and man, I already knew it anyway. I was like, man, because there was one Chinese restaurant we had around here, and they had dogs and shit all up in the cage. But then every time you go over there, there's always a dog missing, and it's always a new dog there. And you be like, hold on, that dog that used to be right there ain't right there no more. And then it's like, you put it all together, you like, that beef and broccoli ain't beef and broccoli, dog. That's dog and broccoli. When I was young, man, I was like, something ain't right. I knew. Look, I knew it. I said, man, them people ain't got all them dogs for nothing, man. Cage full of dogs. And there's always a new dog in there. There's always different dogs and shit. I'm like, something ain't right. Cats too.
I can't believe you fell for that shit, Melvin, man. For real,
I gotta hit this chat. I gotta hit this chat. I gotta hit the chat. Loyalty said, O'Neal said, what up to Loyalty? What's up? Hey, man, church. I saluted O'Neal TV. Loyalty T. Faith A. AI wife was good. KI speaking facts. Listen to Mama V telling Jody. She talking to us. Shut up. Melvin there, he on a panel at class. Yeah, he talking, bro. Oh shit, okay. I'm just making sure I ain't missing too much. Class corporation, oh, you did. Let me see. YouTube is like that. Okay, I'm just making sure I ain't missing. I'm saying I see everybody basically trying each other out.
That's getting me, man. And then they had a video. They I don't know if y'all ran across it, where they were showing them how they be cutting up the dogs over there, and it's actually a delicacy to eat the dog. I'm like, that shit is disgusting, man.
That's gross.
Well, I'll tell you something then, guys, yeah. In Iran, there's a delicacy where they eat the sheep's brain, the eyes and everything as well, bro. I've never tried it, but I couldn't stomach it, bro, because I eat stuff like lamb tongue and things, but I don't eat anything else. Like the offal wise, as we call it, those, you know what I mean? But I'll be honest, guys. If you ever try or get a chance to try Mediterranean food, go for it because it's a lot of fresh food within Mediterranean food. It's not like the processed food that you guys find out there quite a lot. Do you know what I mean? Everything. If you like your lamb and your chicken, and your sauces and your rice and your bread, you'd love Middle Eastern food, especially Mediterranean food, because it's always fresh. It's always cooked on barbecue. And honestly, I can't describe it because it's my normal day-to-day food, guys. Do you know what I mean? But I would love people to try a lot of the Mediterranean food as well, because the spices and everything. Because a lot of people do tend to forget as well, a lot of the health benefits in health spices came from the Middle East anyway. Do you know what I mean? So like turmeric, saffron, and things like this, it all came over, but the health benefits of them is unbelievable. And as well, though, like for instance, Melvin, yeah, I could eat fresh herbs, onion.
Excuse me for a minute, y'all. Mama V, you got anything you want to add to this? Mama V, you still with us?
I think Mama V's busy,
Okay.
Big Keon.
Go ahead. Y'all got it.
Like,
Go.
sorry, like for instance, Melvin, I'll eat like fresh herbs, fresh onion, fresh horseradish, and feta cheese with bread. That's a breakfast,
Right.
bro. And then, for instance, for lunchtime, I could have chunks of chicken in a wrap, but it's a fresh bread wrap, bro, with salad and sauce on. And then for mealtime, I could have something like, for instance, one of my favorite ones is lamb, kidney beans, and spinach, bro.
I love spinach though. I love eat like raw spinach and stuff like that. I love that.
It's healthy for you, bro.
Yeah, I love salad. I eat salad. That's my shot there. I eat salad without like the. I don't eat that fatty dressing like that ranch dressing and stuff like that. That's fatty. I can make my own dressing. I like to make my own dressing too. It's more healthier than buying that dressing from the store.
It is, because a lot of the stuff from the stores these days is all full of sugar and salts and things that are no good for you, because it's twice, 3 times to what your body should be having. You know what I mean? Because, for instance, if you like your salads, bro, here's one for you to try, yeah? Get like your cucumber, onion, tomato, cut it into little pieces, yeah? Get a fresh lemon, squeeze it over the top, put a little bit of mint on it, leave it for 5 minutes and eat it, bro.
Wow. We'll try that.
Another good way of doing it, bro. Do you know what I mean? But it's refreshing. It's refreshing because you got the lemon. You can use lemon or lime on it, bro. You can just eat it in little pieces, however you please, bro.
Right. I'll try that. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, classic. My mom. I think my mom and my grandma taught me how to make like my own dressings. Watching them and just doing it myself, it tastes a lot better than buying it from the store. I noticed it just tastes a lot better too. That's how you know, like you said, it has a lot of salt and a lot of sugars. A lot of this stuff that's in the stores, they use a lot of salts and a lot of sugars anyway. So a lot of this stuff ain't. It ain't. I'm trying to back away from it. I'm trying to gradually get to my kids, but you know how when you're a kid, they like that junk food.
Well, everybody does, bro. I still eat packets of Haribo sweets, bro, and I'm 35. Do you know what I mean, bro? So Doritos.
Right, yeah. We trying to win. We trying to win. It's hard. Yeah, man. It's like what Pookie said. It keep calling me, man. It keep calling me, man.
Because I'll give you an example why. For instance, a lot of the sugars now are artificial sugar, bro. And it's got like the artificial sweetener, bro. That is very bad for your body. And in particular for the pineal gland, bro, because it kills it. It suppresses it. So the only sugar that I have, if I have any, is cane sugar. Like the real sugar. I don't touch stuff like that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because, for instance, I don't drink a lot of fizzy drinks, bro.
Oh yeah, I cut soda out my diet.
Well, I drink juice, cordial juice, bro. I go get 10 bottles of that a month, bro. And all I tend to drink is water and black coffee, bro. That's it.
I don't drink no sodas. I've been cut them sodas down. And I felt better after I stopped drinking them. I actually felt a lot better after I stopped drinking, because I used to drink them drinks, man. I'm talking about soda after soda after soda.
I'm the same, bro, because I still go back and have one every now and then, bro. Do you know what I mean? I treat myself to one, though. But the thing is, it's all the part of my language, Mama V, the bullshit that they're putting into it. It's like a legal way of drugs in my eyes, though, because, for instance, like you said, it's very hard.
Y'all gotta hit them comments if y'all gonna be doing the conversation. Y'all definitely gotta get everybody involved.
Oh yeah, I'm reading them too.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people might have missed comments. Y'all definitely gotta read them, let them know that everybody involved. I had to step away.
Like classically, where he said I make my own dressing. That would made me say what I said. I was like, shoot, my mom and my grandmother taught me how to do that. Because to me, it's like back when they were growing up, when like my people is from the South, they from like down South Virginia, so it ain't a whole lot of stores like grocery stores and stuff. So a lot of the stuff that they was doing, they had their own gardens and things like that. They'll make their own like ingredients and things like in their nature. Probably if you see what I'm saying, like their dressings and gravies and stuff like that, they'll make it themselves. Mm-hmm.
Well, Sherelle, I do apologise. I know you may be getting a bit hungry, but so am I, but I ain't going to get up and cook at 20 to 3 in the morning, no. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Mac J said, I drink water and Heineken. I don't even drink alcohol, Mac J. I'm just a smoker, bro. I don't do nothing else.
I'm sorry,
nothing else at all. Chantal, Chevelle, I ain't heard that in 30 years. How is it giraffe stuff? Mac J. Sherelle said, a man's man diet. That's true. That's true. Katrina said, most of the food they sell us today is crap. True, true. Make sure you save and plant vegetable seeds. That I got to agree, Katrina, though. But the thing is, though, with the way things are and how the poisoning things these days, without getting into it too much, it's a 50-50, though. But really, yeah, doing your own plantation, sorry, not plantation, your own vegetable patches and things like that. It's wonderful, though, because even fresh vegetables to these days, the vitamins, the minerals, and everything that we need is vital to the body. Because at the moment, we're so used to a lot of processed stuff, and what processed means, it's been processed together to be made into something. Do you know what I mean? So, like the nutritional value, if you're saying you're doing 100% beef burger, for instance, yeah, it can't be 100% if you're adding additives or preservatives or whatever into it, though, bro. Do you know what I mean? It breaks it down. But then your body, like you were just stating with the drinks, is going to get used to it. So when you change your diet, it gets harder and harder and harder. So I would say, trying to have a balanced diet of like vegetables and stuff like that.
Right.
And for instance, eating processed food, as long as you can curb the processed food, your body's just going to naturally rechange itself, bro. Because you've got to remember, when you're substituting one thing, you've got to do it with something else, as long as it's in a better way.
Yeah, because you can't just jump. It's like, I see how you're saying this. That like when you're doing something for a long time, and it's hard to like just jump away from it. You know what I mean? Like if your body been accustomed to it for so long, it's just hard to be like, oh, I'm just gonna stop. You know, it's good to wing yourself though, because you know you might go through a shock or something. You know, your body might go through that little shock, like when you're dopamine or something. You just let it go.
I was trying to stay off that analogy, Melvin, but yeah, because the thing is, though, what a lot of people don't realize as well, when you're putting stuff into your body, you're going to build up a tolerance, whether it's from food, whether it's from this, from whatever you do. And you're right, though, but sometimes with a tolerance, depending on how bad it is for you, right, it will shock your body, because your body's going to go. Your body in your mind is going to think, hang on a second, what's going on here? Why aren't I being fed this or taken? Do you know what I mean? So your mind itself is going to think, screw you, I'm going to go trip out for a minute and see how you feel. I'm keeping it clean. My Mama V just coming back to the telephone. Do you know what I mean?
No, you cool. I talk French. I know
Mama V, but I know Mama V, but in general, I don't like I try not to swear as much in front of my elders, though. Mama V, it's something I got brought up with, though.
Right.
Well, I appreciate the respect. Thank you.
Because I got a mouth like a sailor. I got a mouth like a sailor. I get it from my mom.
I know all the words, and I do use them. So don't say
I'm glad you said that, because my aunt like that. Now, if we was to go around my aunt and we'll cuss, she'll get all in our ass, but she can cuss like a sailor though. She be on it. MF this and MF. Let her say it though. Let her say it one time. Oh my God, she gonna be all up in you. But don't be cussing around me. I'm like, but how you gonna tell me that? And you sitting there and it ain't don't do what I do. I'm grown. I'll be like, oh yeah, let me shut up.
They say don't do what I do as I say.
There you go. That's the way I was looking for. 'Cause that's exactly the way she said. I love her for that too.
Melvin, do you want to hit the comments, bro, or should I, bro?
Oh, you go ahead and handle that for me, bro.
So Loyalty said, I try my best to eat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
At least most of the time. Well, Loyalty, what I would say is well, though, healthy mind, healthy body. Do you know what I mean? If you feed your body like a temple, though, because I remember Eddie Griffin saying as well, if you treat yourself like a temple, treat your body like one, it's going to remain in a positive form. Do you know what I mean? Because we are here, we're here with a spirit. We need to take care of ourselves. There's only one of us. We've got a timeline. We've got a timeline, yes, but there's only one of us that appear in that timeline.
Right.
Right, that's fact.
That's a fact.
I like that.
When I crack open, Katrina said, when I crack open any fruit or vegetables that should have seeds and there's no seeds, it goes in. Katrina, that's personal preference, to be honest, though, but I can understand where you're coming from with that, though, because you know it's been tampered with, you don't know what they've sprayed it with or whatever, and I can understand why you would do that. Salute the Loyalty to you as well. From Mac J. Mac J said, oh, that's a definite. Sherelle, I'm going to Chicago this weekend. Coming back with some nice goodies. Safe journey, Mac J. On your travels out to Chicago. Sherelle, try some of the recipes you see. Chichi and Jules can get. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shout outs to Chichi and Jules for the cooking videos as well. I've been enjoying those, and I swear to God, there better be some plates when I come around, though. Because I'll eat glasses out the fucking house, to be honest, part of my language, Mama B.
Sherelle said, Mac J gone, nope. Catch me in June, Chicago win, cut like a double-edged sword. See, I ain't never been to Chicago. Nope. I ain't never been past South Carolina. I ain't never been that far. Them the only states I've been to: Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina. Yep. Never been nowhere else.
I'll tell you something, though, classic. Yeah, I got to give props where props is given for Eddie Griffin. Though he opened my eyes to quite a few little things as well. Though, like for instance, the way he broke down what television is, telling you visually through programming. Come on. I never looked at it that way. And then when I broke it down in my mind, I was like, God damn. Telling you visually through programming.
Eddie Griffin kind of deep brother.
Oh, he's being a deep brother, bro. So, I hear you, Sov. Katrina laughing. Sherelle said, Madrid, that's what's up. Classic, I got you. Oh, man.
He say you good, sir.
Oh, I'm always good, me. But no, I just wanted to just give the props and loves to the family as well. Got to always give a shout out to the family and also to the big brother Ki for allowing us up on the platform, brother. It's always respected, my brother, so thank you so much.
No doubt. Salute to you, big brother.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You give us a platform to even just whatever we have on our mind, man, we can just open up. You know what I mean? You ain't got a lot of platforms like that, you know?
Nah.
You know, if you have something that's you just have to, you know, and this feel like a family when you do it because you're not going to be judged by it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to hold no resentment against you. It's just it's for the build, and that's what a build is about because we all, you know what I'm saying, different in some ways, but we're all the same. You know what I mean? So it's good to always be able to build, you know, and have a different outlook and just come together. You know, that's what it's all about. That's what I like. That's what I love about this platform right here. You know.
The thing is as well, Melvin, though, it's open conversation, though, and people need to realize that because I want to reference something, I think it was last night or the night before. We had a troll come in, Melvin, yeah, and they said, oh, what was it, finish off whatever you're doing and get on with the show type thing, Melvin. I was just like, hang on, and I said this to myself, yeah, and I know KI's addressed it, but I said it to myself, go read the description. Do you know what I mean? It clearly states it's an open conversation, it's an open flow. Do you know what I mean? It's good that we have like Mama V up on the platform. Do you know what I mean? We've got KI, we've got me and you, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's 3 generations. We sit down together, chill, talk, but we all talk sense to one another, though. Do you know what I mean? Because I also think as well, the lack of talking between the generations is a horrible thing, bro. Because no disrespect to any of the younger audience, okay? But when I was brought up, I'm 35, so I was born 84, yeah? The way I was brought up is I had to appreciate and understand why I'm being disciplined, per se, from my parents. What's right from wrong. Because it doesn't cost anything just to say, thank you, Melvin, does it? Or, how you doing, Melvin? Peace be upon you, Melvin. I hope you're doing well. Do you know what I mean? Manners in general. Does that word even exist in society these days? Manners?
I don't think so.
Nobody's teaching them.
That's right.
Nobody's teaching these kids manners. You can walk into a room and even when I'm going to the grocery store, I see people, I look straight at them. I say hello. And, you know, people won't even speak to you. And these be young girls with little children, too, sometimes. And I say something, oh, look at the pretty baby or something, you know. And they just keep going like I'm the mugger. Shit, the last thing I look like is somebody that's going to snatch a child or do anything that would be intimidating. But these young folks, they don't know how to be friendly. They don't know how to take, and, you know, you can look at a person and the way they carry themselves and know if they mean you harm. You know, you can look at people and you get a vibe from them. I try to send off good vibes, but some of these young people, they don't know, and nobody taught them. Nobody taught them.
You can't even speak to somebody just to be courteous, be like, how you doing? They'll walk right past you.
Yeah, that's how they do me. And I'm a elderly woman. So I'm the last one that they should feel any intimidation or uncomfort. You know, but yeah, I see them all the time. I speak and they'll look at you and will look you in the face and keep right on going. Won't say hi. Or you see, and I see some people, they look down, they don't want to speak, and I always speak because we were raised. It don't cost you nothing to say hello. It don't cost you nothing. You know, sometimes I say, oh, that's a pretty hat or something, you know, try to give them a compliment to break the ice. Some people will take that and it'll lead to a little conversation, but I try to do that to disarm them because people shouldn't be around here running around paranoid and acting like everybody's out to get them because everybody's not.
Right.
And I love you saying that, Mama V, though, because I would like to ask you a question, please, Mama V, yeah?
Okay.
Could you explain to me where was the love gone from the generations, though? Because in my eyes, when I mean love, I'm on about like the communication, like Chevale's just shouted out about, the touch, the embracement, the how are you type, the courtesy. When do you, from your perspective, Mama V, yeah, when do you think that love was lost from the generations?
I think my generation was the first one to start it because when my parents and in the years that my parents, you know, families, you had fathers and mothers in the home. You might have had a father that was out there catting around, and having babies with other women and doing everything, but they still tried to keep that family structure together. When I was coming up, a lot of people in my age when we came up, because I got married. First time I got married in my early 20s. I was 22 years old. But when I married him, I had that thought in my mind, hell, I'll divorce his ass if if it don't work out. I didn't even go in with the right mindset that we gonna, till death do us part. That wasn't even on my mind. And a lot of women and young girls, when we came up, a lot of the girls had babies, and people began to have. It was a lot of single mothers in my generation, and then a lot of those single mothers was looking for mates and this and that, and they was having babies, and then they out here seeking the attention of men, and then here these babies didn't get the love and attention they needed, and now these are the kids that's in the 30s and the 40s now. They wasn't raised in a house with
My
both
generation.
and they wasn't raised in a house with both parents. They didn't see that love and attention, because when I came up, my parents, they worked hard, but they probably had some struggles and things, but the one thing we knew beyond anything else was that we was always going to have that family structure. And my daddy had a bunch of kids. He had kids to live 4 houses down from us. We had, if I came out of my front door and walked four houses down, we had another brother and sister. And then when you turned that corner and walked 3 houses down from them, it was another brother and sister. And then he used to come in. I got me a zebra. He had a couple of babies with white women. But you know what? My mother, I used to tell her, get rid of him. You need to get rid of him. But you know what she said? At least I'm married to him. See, she was determined to keep that structure, to keep, because she married him with that thought, till death do us part. And see, when our generation came up and we started seeing all that foolishness, we decided we wasn't having it. But in the long run, I think it hurt the kids worse than anything, because every generation, if you just look, because when we were getting married, I'm in my 60s. We would, if a girl got pregnant before that baby dropped, somebody was marrying her. She wasn't gonna have a baby and then get a husband. She was gonna get married if she was 6 months pregnant. Somebody was gonna marry her. But see, now they don't even look at it like that. You see these women having 4, 5, and 6 kids, and they still waiting on this young man to propose and marry him. These women are having these babies, and then the plan is to get married. And that's not how it's supposed to go, but that's the new way. That's the new way that the system is. And I think it's just no love in the families. You got young women that are meeting these guys. They the first night they bouncing around doing whatever they gonna do. They come up with it. They don't even know his whole name. They don't even know his real name. And she pregnant. She got a child. And it's hard to see a woman that she having a child, but she don't even have no love for the father. The father don't respect her. He don't want nothing to do with the child. And this is why you see all these bitter children out here. The mothers didn't care. They wasn't trying to raise them, because they still out here looking for them a companion. And it just gets worse and worse every generation. I see where the breakdown is coming. Is probably nothing that can be done about it, because it's so widespread and it's so acceptable. People, when we were young, if you went with a guy and you had sex with a guy, it wasn't going to be a situation like on that Murray Povich show, where this woman got 4, 5, or 6 guys that she gonna bring in before she find out who the baby's daddy is. When we were young, if you got pregnant, you definitely knew who that baby's daddy was, because you wasn't fooling around with nothing but one guy at a time. But that's not now. The norm is to get as many as you can on the guy's side and the girl's side. These young people don't, they don't respect their body, and they don't respect themselves.
Mama V,
I probably
what
got
could
off.
you?
Hmm?
Sorry, Mama V. I'm just thinking of how to word my question to you, Mama V. How,
Okay.
Mama V, from your words of wisdom, yeah. God willing, we do get some younger audience onto the platform, yeah. What words of encouragement and advice would you give the younger female generation to try to stay away from that type of behavior? Is there anything that you could say to them, Mama,
I think that
that they could resonate with?
I think that the young women should try to. One thing they have to learn how to respect themselves and know their own value and their own worth. But before they decide to get in a relationship, especially a sexual, physical type relationship, they need to try to get to know these young men. Don't just run off and jump into bed because he's cute. They need to try to get to know these young men, try to establish some kind of relationship with a person. You can't just that's why these kids is out here with no structure, because they don't have there would they you can't build a relationship on sand. You got to have something strong for them to stand with. And these
I
guys got
agree.
to care about these girls, and these girls need to care about these guys before they get into bed and start having babies. I don't even know where the safe sex and all that came about, because it's like nobody practices it. They
So
have.
would you? Sorry to interrupt you, Mama, but would you say that the gold digging attitude that the ladies have today, do you think that knowledge needs to be removed as well to the
Well,
degree? Because I do see the recurring theme, and no disrespect to you, Mama V, as well, right, with what I'm going to say. But I do see a lot of women always do try to go for the flashy guy, as you're like stating, somebody who might go to say Maury Povich, I think it was, he said, Mama V, and have 5, 6 different men there. Would you say that attitude also plays a big part in it as
well,
well, though, as to why they're like this?
when I was young, when we used to say, when they was calling women gold diggers and things, they're down in the back. I'm gonna say their vaginal area. That was the gold mine. See, that was where the money. That
Yeah,
was.
well,
Now they done flipped the whole thing around. They call these girls gold diggers, but the actual gold mine was where the woman could, work her stuff. That was the gold mine. That's where the gold was at. But I do
mm,
think that young girls are attracted to the guys with, the flash and thing, but they don't get a damn thing. These girls are dropping their jaws for a joint. They don't get nothing. You know, these guys that got the money, they bouncing it around, and they might be with another guy, quietly as is kept. A lot of these guys that's out here, especially these singers and things that these girls is running and flocking after. Hell, they look very gay, very suspect to me. But
I
I
admit
don't
this one,
see
bro.
I don't see these girls. They don't have nothing. I was a woman that I was a woman that had men with money. Now I ain't gonna, but I got shit. I'm 65 and still got stuff to show for it from the 80s,
Mm.
But if you're gonna go with these guys for money and you don't get no money and you don't get nothing, no cars, no jewelry, no furs, no clothes, no leather, no suede, no nothing, a damn joint that you gonna blow that smoke up in the air and it's gone, a snort from some cocaine and that's it, that ain't
Educational
right.
purposes
So
only.
I don't even call these girls gold diggers because they ain't getting nothing. And then they ain't got sense enough to try to use what they got to make. I better shut up. But
No, hey, Mama V,
I mean,
if
they,
you need
they
to speak
don't
on it,
even,
Mama V, I encourage you to.
what they got that they can make money with, they don't even use it like that because they too quick to just
Mm.
give it away. They throwing it out here, and they don't even, they leave very little for a man to desire and want, because they too quick to try to, any woman, a young girl should know that if they are too easy to be had, nobody's going to keep them. Nobody wants them. Everybody should try to be out there and look good, and you know, so that they can attract people of the opposite sex. But see, if you can just throw your body before they can even find out what your middle name is, you somewhere bent over or got your legs thrown up across that, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing, and they ain't gonna get nothing. And this is where they don't understand. They so busy trying to attract the man and think that if I give him all this good sex I got, hell, everybody got good sex as far as that go. That's why they can't keep them, because it is no substance. They nothing to build on. So I'm confused. I really, you know, the only thing I can really say is that they got to try to know their own value and know their own worth, and you do not have to just throw your body out there for it to be had by any and every one, because these guys don't care, and a lot of them is gay. A lot of them is looking at, and honey, I would never trust a nigga in skinny jeans.
Welcome back, Big Ki. Man, Mama V,
Appreciate y'all holding it down though. I've been listening. So the real,
it's
do
all
y'all
good,
thing.
family.
You see
It's
Sherelle
all
say,
good.
do it, Mama V. I believe you.
I mean,
Because Jody was giving you hell a minute ago.
I'm probably off of the subject, but that's just, you know, how I'm feeling, you know, inside about that. I think it's a shame. You know, I look at these young girls, and I'm raising a young girl. I'm raising my granddaughter is 20 years old, but she got a strong mindset because she listens to what, you know, what I'm telling her. And I'm looking at the people that she have brought around, and I've given her my opinion, you know, on things, and she don't always agree with what I say, or you know, but she later seems to find out that I was right.
Mhm.
So I don't know. These young girls got to just know their own value though, and know their own worth, and don't just throw your body out there, because that is not what's gonna hold a man or keep a man.
At all, though, because they're going to figure everybody do it so they could jump around.
They got to have a whole lot more, and you know, conversation, wisdom. It's a lot of things that will keep a man's interest besides that sex, because that's only gonna last for a period of time. You got to have a whole lot more to make a strong relationship.
Mhm.
Are there any of the younger group in here? Any of the younger ladies and guys that got any comments on this subject?
Right. I was going to say, little sis, I see her up in here. I see big sis in here. See my wife in here. I dropped that link. Y'all trying to get in.
Come on in.
Shit, Sub, we going to drop it. He do it faster than I do.
Let's talk about it, ladies. I would like to hear y'all's perspective on it. That's just how I feel.
Y'all drop that link for their ass, sir.
Yeah, y'all come on in.
Both, there go. Y'all quicker at doing it than
I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
That's what's up.
Mama V, I really appreciate you speaking on this as well, though, because there may be some ladies who do find this podcast, right, that may need to hear what you got to say, though. So I hope you don't mind the questions that I'm asking, though, Mama V, because I think sometimes with the knowledge and the wisdom that you have, I think maybe, say, for instance, out of 10 females from the younger generation, Mama V, yeah, your words might have inspired 2 or 3 of them. And I think even if it's just one person.
Yeah, if it's one, that's a start.
I was just going to say that, Mama V, and it's just like you were saying before, just building up.
You say what, honey?
No, I was saying classic in the building. No, I was getting bro in.
You know I dance. You know I dance.
What's up, Joe? How you doing, my brother?
What's happening, family? What's happening? Mama V, hey, gotta give Mama V a
What's the
hug.
word, bro?
Hey, Mama
Hey,
V.
how you?
Hey, Mama V. We miss you.
How you doing?
I'm alive, Mama. I'm alive.
Well, that's what it's all about. Just keep on breathing, because everything else is gonna come.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Y'all up here cooking, but I was saying in the comment section, I had a friend or whatever. I was trying to tell the same thing, and like at first, it was like, it was kind of like I didn't want to like put it on her like, yo, what I mean, you kind of look like a thought, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, what I mean, calm down, find yourself first. You know what I mean? If it
Right.
ain't working right relationship wise, maybe you might need to go ahead and find something you like to do and then put your energy into that. And you don't know, maybe you might find somebody who like the same thing, or you'll be so into that to where you ain't even thinking about a person. You see what I'm saying? But it kept happening over and over and over again. Though I'm like, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, these dudes looking at you as a thought. Oh, I'm not a thought. I'm like, yo, they're looking at you as a thought. That's exactly what's happening. And you keep giving it away that easy, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna keep you in a relationship. I mean, I've been with my wife for 15 years. So I mean, I was young when I did anything. But like I'm telling you right now, like when I was 17, 16, 17, 18 years old, if I got them draws that next day, man, I ain't messing with you like that. I'll call you
I know
up and
that's
see what's
right.
going on. Yeah, but I ain't gonna like have a relationship with you. Like, no, there's no way.
See, because if it just like if you can get it that easy, then it have to be in the back of your mind about
Who
the other
else?
guys.
Yes,
Because if
ma'am.
you can get it that easy, then most likely someone else and someone has gotten it that
Yes,
easy.
ma'am. And then most people don't want to follow behind nobody trash or anything like that. Like just like she said, like you thinking about, man, damn, she did this with me. Who the else she did this with?
Mm-hmm. And this is what the young girls don't seem to understand, because and they having all these babies with all these different guys too. That was another thing. Like I say, I had a lot of husbands, but I only had children with one man.
Oh Lord,
And
yeah.
then
See,
I had made a and then I even most of the guy I got a type. I got a type, because I used to even think if I had other children with another man, I wanted my kids to look like they all belonged to me. I didn't want my kids looking like somewhere over the rainbow. And you got a
yes, ma'am.
dark one, a fat one, a light one, I wanted my kids to all look alike. But thank God I only had two. And I had them with the same man. And a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
these women, they will try to have a baby. They will try. They think that you can't trap a man with a baby, and they ain't figured that out yet. And then you see they got 2 or 3 kids, and they still trying plan A. Let me trap this one with a baby, and then here it is. They got number 4, and they still ain't got a man. They ain't figured it out. That don't work. It
That
don't work.
math don't add up.
That's
That
fact.
math
Yeah,
don't add up.
that don't work. You know, you can't trap no man with no baby. You can run him away with a baby. Yeah, and all of them, I don't know that singer Future. I don't know what the hell they see in him. I really don't understand why all these young women is running around here chasing after his gay looking ass,
Oh my
and all of
goodness.
them having babies. All of them. That nigga, he ain't gonna have no money. 10 years from now, he ain't gonna have no money because he got too many kids with too many different women. And but everyone to get with him, they trying to suck it up and get a baby, and that's crazy. That's real crazy, but that's what they doing. And he don't want no woman for real. If he did, he wouldn't be playing the games that he plays with all of these different women. Because the real man, they gonna find them a mate, and they gonna get with that woman, and they gonna stay with them. A man is constantly out here seeking and searching, and that's because they got some problems in their mind about their masculinity and things, and so they feel like if I can get
Woo.
this one and this one, I'm the man. But for real, you ain't the man. You
Yeah,
just
she right. She
find
right. She
yourself.
right.
You're right, man.
Prove to yourself that you the man. Because the real man don't need a bunch of women.
Damn. That was deep, man.
Oh,
That was deep, yo.
And see, I'm gonna tell y'all another good example, and I be falling back on him a lot, and that's that Nature Boy. If you just look at the way he got to line up 4 and 5 women, this my wife, this my wife, this my wife, and he got to get on the screen and let you know, how good her sex was and the sounds she was making when she was having sex with him. And then he always got to say how, try to describe his little piece. You know, he's an insecure, semi-gay. He's bisexual is what he really is. But you know, this is him trying to prove to himself that I'm a man, I'm all man, I'm the most masculine thing around here. And all those other little pseudo guys, I don't even know how they letting him just control their narrative as far as he's gonna give them his leftovers.
Yeah,
And
I
then
would
when he
have
wanted
his
back,
ass.
he take it back.
I'd have
That
been
is
whooped his
real
ass.
Man, all
sad.
them some wings.
That is, but see, that's because and then he talking about he the alpha male and he making alpha males. No, he ain't no alpha male and neither are they. That's why they can all live together like that. Because real men, no, they can't live together in harmony the way
Nope.
he's living
Nope.
with them.
I'll tell you right now, I'm playing my PlayStation and ain't nobody telling me shit that I'm gonna eat what I want to eat and y'all gonna leave me alone.
And then hell,
Leave me alone. I don't give a
they,
damn about none of that shit.
Shit.
Leave me alone.
they eating one meal a day and he eating all day.
Nope. I'm gonna eat Burger King. I'm gonna eat whatever they got over there, whatever country they at. I'm eating that fast food. They eat fast
Cam,
food.
what's going on,
Fuck
sis?
that. If you don't like it, we go fight. I don't care. Nope.
What's
I ain't
going
doing
on,
none of
Love
that
Tom?
shit. What up, homie? Huh? Check this coming.
Chandler Brennan, what's up, sis?
And that's what I'm saying on this house.
I don't really get all that. Oh, you got to eat this, eat that. I always figure, I'm like, how the fuck y'all go into the nature boy, but he don't know how to grow nothing. Like, y'all should at least be farming or something. I mean, damn, like this nigga nature
Well
boy
said,
ain't he don't know
bro.
nothing about no fucking growing no. He can't fish or nothing. But now he ain't eating that what's the name shit no more. Now he want to eat chicken. He want, man, fuck you. You should have been when they got chickens out there. How the hell you gonna go out in the middle of nowhere and they got no damn food or no damn plan to grow it? Nope, stupid.
Yeah, that dude weird. That dude weird.
Sound like a dumbass plan. Oh, I look up at the stars and see shit. I'm outside right now. I can look up at the stars and see nothing. The stars ain't gonna tell me shit, but I need to take my ass to sleep and get ready to go to work. That's it.
Mhm.
I'm trying to say disgraceful, dude.
But I will say this though
Well,
about
shit,
Nature
mama
Boy.
repeat family.
It's at least 1 million motherfuckers in America alone, that want to be just like him. Swear to God. They want to be just like him. They wish they could do that. They may not do the same things he do, but they want to have that freedom, just be in the middle of nowhere and have a bunch of women and just don't give a fuck. Like, it's a lot of people want to be like that. And they'll learn the hard way. You'll learn the hard way.
Might have to drop that link again. I think they put Mama V out.
Looks like I got you, bro.
Man, he been eating meat. Mama V, fix it.
He been eating meat. Melvin said he been eating
Cam in the
meat.
building, sis.
I thought
Yeah, that nature boy dude. That dude, them
I thought
dudes
he
that
been
roll
eating
with
meat.
him, all them dudes some winnies. Yeah, them dudes some winnies on there. Rock with them cats.
Hey, if they happy doing what they doing, then all power to them. Fuck that.
I got the raggediest connection out here. But like I was just
go ahead, miss.
I was just gonna say this one thing. The majority of the young men that I have met on this channel have been in long-standing relationships with a mate. And that also tells me this is what real men do. They don't need to have a group of women to know that they are a man. They get their woman, they have their family, and they take care of their family. That's what a man does. That's what a man does. And you all are young men that's got the right idea and you're doing the right thing. But when you see these men that's schizophrenic and they got to be out here with this woman, and maybe even a tranny, they ain't shit. They bisexual.
Get a Mama V.
Wow, man. My wife been
Mhm.
since I was 42. So yeah,
Yeah, there you go, KI. Same
Yeah.
thing with me. I've been with my wife since I've been
Yeah.
18 years old.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
for real,
you
I was
are with
14.
men
I'm
that was,
42 years old.
and that's what a man do. He gonna find his mate, and he gonna be with his mate. He gonna have his children, and he gonna raise his family and protect and make sure that his family is all right. And you
Yep.
can't do that when you done spread
Yeah.
yourself so thin, cause you trying to be with this one and that
Mhm.
one and sneaking and creeping.
Yes, indeed.
So I see it. I see it all the time.
At least I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, I
You
love my
you are.
brother.
You definitely
Yes,
are.
indeed. I love getting up here rocking with my brother.
Yeah,
For
love you,
real.
Mama V. We love you.
Sisters too. I love rocking with all y'all, but
Well, thank
yes,
you.
indeed. No questions
I'm
on
gonna
the
call
real.
it the way I
Oh,
feel.
let me give y'all a quick PSA
We
real
don't
quick.
expect nothing
Okay.
less on the real.
Let me give y'all a quick PSA real quick. Sherelle Cunningham name has been changed to Shotgun Shorty. So when you see Sherelle Cunningham in any chat room,
You shotgun shorty.
her name is Shotgun Shorty. She gonna beat me up for this when I go back in the comment section. But I just had to do it because Melvin came up with the name. And I know she gonna tear my ass up. I just had to do it. But her new name is Shotgun Shorty. So if you see Shotgun, we talking about Sherelle. Oh, Sherelle, don't do me wrong. I was just playing. Please don't beat me. Hey, I'm looking at the comments right now. I'm waiting. I'm looking at the comments. I'm like, man, what's she gonna say? That's my girl, though. I love you for Sherelle, man.
But I'm gonna get on off of this line. I got this raggedy connection to keep kicking me out. So I just wanted to holler at y'all for a little while. I can't hang too long because I get tired and sleepy. But it's a
I know,
pleasure.
Melvin.
Always a
We
pleasure
definitely
to talk to you
appreciate
all.
Thank you, Mama V.
it.
Everyone
Mama
have
V.
a
We
good
love
night.
you,
I
Mama
Mama
V.
love
too.
you all. And good
And we
night.
love you too. And we look forward to hearing from you again real soon. Good night, Mama V. Peace and
Oh
blessings.
yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all
Good night,
will hear
Mama
from
V.
me again because I got a lot to say.
We look forward
Yes,
So
ma'am.
to it. We look
Yes,
forward to it.
indeed.
Yes,
good
ma'am.
night, everyone.
Good
Good
night, Mama
night.
V.
Love
And
you.
happy
Good night,
Valentine's
Mama V.
Day.
Love you,
Happy
Mama V.
Valentine's Day because tomorrow's
Happy Valentine's
Valentine's.
Day to you too. Yes, it is.
Okay,
Happy
Happy
honey.
Valentine's Day,
Valentine's Day to
Mama
you
V.
too.
Bye bye, everyone.
Good night, Mama
All
V.
right. Love you. Talk to you soon.
Okay. All right. Let me see how to get out of here. And now I don't know how to get out. Oh, leave studio.
There we go.
God bless you,
It's
Mama V.
Oh.
Good
always a
night,
joy
baby.
to have Mama V here.
Yeah,
Facts. It's
Mama V the
always
best.
a
Oh,
joy
it
to
is.
have her in here.
Oh,
She the best, man.
man, that
Yo,
was
KI, you
wonderful.
killing it every night, man. Every night you got, man, I'm talking about like every night, back to back gold panels, like gold panels, back to back, man. You doing your thing, bro. You doing your thing.
Yeah, we doing our thing. All of us. I told you
Yes,
I'd
sir.
never leave y'all out on this shit, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
So without y'all, for real, without y'all, this panel wouldn't exist just like everybody else panels. I try to say that shit as often as I'm not taking the credit for none of this. I'm not finna sit here and talk to myself. And when y'all pop in, we definitely come here and we do our thing. But I look like, you know, I ain't finna be one of them dudes that get on here and play with silly putty and shit like that all in front. No, man, I'm 42. I don't do that.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started, it was a couple lives where I just had two people in there. One was Chi-Chi and one was Jules. Boy. I tell you, I came a long ass way, boy. Just two people in there. And both of these people I know. I'm like, yeah, well, we'll just talk about whatever. How was your day?
That's all it takes is a conversation. The conversations can move in any directions, though.
It worked. So, yeah.
Real.
Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.
Yes, indeed. Straight up. Step in the building, get a few people talking, and then you just go from there, though. And you know what I'm saying? Me, I don't make nothing about myself. I try to make everything about us. If I come with some information, it's going to reflect on us, everybody. And, you know, if we have a conversation and reminiscing like the bread thing, I ain't going to get too much into it because that shit still tickle the fuck out of me, though. But we talking about the bread, the sauce breads and shit. That was a conversation that was funny as hell. And I looked at that shit. That shit lasted almost 2 hours. Like I said, we even had Big Sis, both of the Big Sis, who was up in here, Chantel, and if I'm not mistaken, Katrina. They came up with the idea for the fucking food truck, man. Had my mouth watering. I was hungry.
Yo, shout out to Chantel.
Like, man, I gotta get up out of here.
Chantel always one thing.
Yes, indeed.
She always dropping some good jewels wherever she go, man. I really love that shit. She always dropping some good
right
jewels.
there.
She always got some positive energy going on. I love that about her.
Yes,
Every time I see her,
that's
whether
Big
it's here,
Sis.
any room I'm in, man, she always dropping some positive ideas.
Yes, indeed. She definitely get up in. She makes my day. All y'all make my day. But she get up in here and I always look at it like Big Sis up in here. I want to hear from a Big Sis perspective because, you know what I'm saying, little system, they straight always coming through, you know what I'm saying, wearing that shit up. And it all goes together, though. You got all the brothers in here. We all cool with each other. And when I say brothers, there's no color boundary. I see gray. So everybody in here is brothers, sisters, cousins, Mama V. We got her as mama, you know what I mean? I be feeling like we good.
Community. You set up a community.
Talk. Real talk. And you know we got to be doing something right, though, because me and Sub talk about this shit a lot. We be looking at the numbers on this channel, though. For this channel to be, like I say, what is that at Sub, 222?
Yes.
Yeah. 222 to view the matches or go over it. That's a good thing, though, because that means we got people leaning on the fence, so we slide through. Slide through. Feel free.
Let me
kick your feedback.
Sub told me the same fucking thing, KI. Like, you know, I fuck with Sub. Like, that's my nigga. Like, yo, he tell me the same thing. He was like, yo, bro, look at your channel. Look how many people you got in there. Look how many subs. You're doing a great fucking job. Don't worry about that shit. Do what you want to do. I'm like, you know, me, I'm kind of like goofy. So I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know if I was doing good or not. He's like, no, bro, what the fuck you talking about, man? You doing good, man. I'm like, all right, well, hell. And he told me that. He have to tell me that shit. I bet Sub from Lady Live.
New York,
New York in the building? What's up, homie? Oh.
Yes, sir.
What's up, New York? How you doing, homie?
Little big bro, definitely appreciate you sliding through for real.
I love that content, New York. Keep it up, homie. Keep it up, bro. Love that content.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, told you, man, this shit be popping with them cars. On real, the gas too.
I love that content.
I'm a car head.
When he do his lives, though, I probably go to sleep, getting ready for work or something like that. But I check my nigga out in the morning or something, especially if I'm at work. I be looking. I'm like, man, hell yeah. And he makes sure
Tony
he keep
Black in the building. Salute, family.
Ooh, what up, Tony?
What up, Street Knowledge?
Yes, it is. Well, yeah, y'all definitely make this channel, man. Every time y'all come up here, I told you, y'all make my nights, man. For real. I love just hearing from y'all. You know what I mean? What y'all going on, y'all points of view, all that shit, though. I love hearing that shit, though. And it be amongst people who old enough, and when I say old enough, I mean grown enough to respect what other people saying. Like, even if it go against their own opinions, though, people respect it. Like, okay, you entitled to your opinion like I'm entitled to mine. I mean, you got to disrespect it because they don't agree with you. That should be some bullshit to me. I'm being 100. It just be bullshit. If any one of y'all disagree with anything I said, I disagree with y'all. I ain't finna disrespect y'all because you don't agree with what I said. You know what I mean? You supposed to think and believe what you want for yourself. And then I admire people who got things instead of always being like that yes man, like dude that was rolling with powder on high. Tell him Powder. No, we ain't them people. We ain't telling him Powder shit. Powder better figure that. What Powder and Lil Dude on some real shit.
Hey, bro, y'all got to see the slapping challenge. They got a slapping challenge. They got the slapping challenge on YouTube. You look that up. It's fucked up, but it's funny as fuck. It's girls in the ring and they slap each other.
I like, seen that. I swear with the man. I was gonna say with the dude. Cause I know the one big sister, she smacked the hell out the other one. The other one wanted to fight though.
I see that. Yep. I wrote
man.
Yo. I wrote this is song on so many levels, but it's funny as hell. Like this
yes, sir, and they get paid for it too.
Oh my goodness! Like
big sister smacked on the real. She knocked out her shoes though, like back out, like
and she wasn't moving when she was getting slapped with the big girl.
And I ordered the or the big lumberjack looking Caucasian brother with the red
Yeah, I see him.
beard, the king.
Oh yeah,
Man, that dude cold as I'm talking about. He's red, but when he smacked them back though, they be stumbling, dizzy. Like yeah, he definitely got it.
Let me tell y'all something about
videos would be hot.
Let me tell y'all something about them. What Ki just said about the big lumberjack looking motherfuckers out here in Florida. We don't fuck with them because they don't like nobody. It ain't black people. It ain't Spanish. They don't like nobody. They don't give a fuck what color. They don't want you around them. You leave them alone. They'll fight a fucking grizzly bear. We ain't got grizzly bears down here. At least I don't think
real
so.
shit. Elk and moose and shit. Try to bring them down. They bare hands and shit.
Leave them alone. Them country boys come out of the damn woods if they want to. You ain't gonna fuck with them. I guarantee you this much. You gonna leave that. You gonna go right on your own side. Leave them boys alone. Them hills have eyes, motherfuckers.
My finger. For real, that shit is nuts. I definitely, when he just said that, the first one popped in my head that when the big sis was like, back out, like, ooh, wee.
And she ain't
like,
even
old girl went up out of her shoes.
Yep.
And all those stood there.
Yeah.
Looked at old girl like, boy, do you know what I'm finna do to you? Sink them shoes going that corner, and she went the other way, like, wow.
I finna knock a bowl of cereal out of your ass, boy. You finna see right there. You finna see right there. If she hit me, I would have just fell. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'm falling.
Yeah, it'd have been a wrap. So I quit. You won. Shit. Gonna get a little couple of dollars so I go put some ice on my face. Yeah, I'm talking about she smacked the girl out of her shoes though. And it was a stiff one. And she didn't move when she smacked it though, like baka. Girl running up, they like, nah, you can't do that. Shit, you know what you was getting yourself into getting up in here on the real.
I remember my aunt told one of my cousins one day. She said, boy, you touch that shit again, we gonna be grilling hamburgers off your face. Yeah, you know what that means. She said, we gonna be grilling hamburgers off your face. I mean, she was gonna hit him so hard, he was gonna have a big ass pack of fucking meat sitting on the side of his shit. She looked back and said, you touch it one more time, you gonna be grilling. I'm gonna grill hamburgers off your fucking face. Yeah, he ain't touching it.
Good New York, big bro.
We laughed so bad, bro.
Man, yeah, I just be laughing. The funniest ones be that lumberjack dude. I don't care what nobody say. I'm talking about it be dudes that you could tell in the gym though. Cocky as hell, swag dude, fuck out. He don't move, his face just turned red. Dude, hold on to that little thing, it cock back, blue cow. They go flying like, man, I know you at least been 480 in the gym. Dude just smacks it. And they ain't lifting weights with their face. On the real, they can't.
Yeah, he chopped wood all damn day.
Yeah, lumberjack dude ain't no punk.
He chopped wood all day. He'll fuck you up with that motion. His motion good.
Salute evil.
What up, evil?
Salute evil.
Yeah, but that shit be crazy though.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll cheat, bro. I'll duck on the bitch. You'll swing, I'll duck on your ass. Fuck that. You ain't gonna just hit me like that.
Man, I get stiff as hell on their ass. I'll stiffen my whole body up and fall into that shit. Back out. Break that line. On real, motherfucker be spitting out teeth. You use this fist. No, I didn't. I used the middle of my motherfucking hand. The palm of it. That's supposed to catch your ass. That's where the force at.
Yep.
I'm using the palm of my shit to hit you on the bottom of your jawline and smacking your back out with my teeth. I know. That motherfucker, as soon as your ass cock that back, boy, it's gonna be tight on your ass. You ball your fist up, swinging back. You better do that shit right on that first one. It's gonna be tight on you. Cause you know some of them dudes and them girls, they be wanting to fight on that shit. Real spit. They want to fight.
Oh my goodness, man. This nigga trip, bro.
He shook the spots. He say hi, bye. I've been looking at it.
All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you ain't shit, K.I., man.
Man, look, you just gotta know how to do that shit right though. Cause let me smack him first. Fuck that extra shit. Cause he smacked me and I'm dizzy. I ain't gonna be able to hit him right. I'm good. Like, who wanna go first? Me? I wanna smack him first. Let me do it first.
Yep. Let me
And
get
buddy
go
had
ahead and get
spitting
off.
out teeth and blood on the rib, his ass internal bleeding from. Like, wait a minute, I think something wrong. I think two of my teeth fused together. Hell yeah. I wear a 13 and a half ring. I'll slap the shit out his ass.
Yeah, see that bit big. Yep. I wear like a 1.5 ring. My finger skinny as shit. So I nope. I'm like, no, I ain't doing this. He too big. Call his ass Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, they should call dude that something though. That's one motherfucker I would not want to let him go first slapping me if I was on some bullshit like that. But I ain't got to. If we get in there, let's put the gloves on the box and get paid for it. Cause I don't even want to fight for free.
Listen to Shotgun talk about she gonna shoot somebody. That's what we talk about. That's why your nickname is Shotgun. I would shoot. Like, God damn it. You can't take me nowhere, Sherelle. I looked up at the phone. We know you gonna shoot somebody. That's why your nickname is Shotgun. Damn it. Just don't shoot me. Let me know. I'm scared.
Yeah, Sherelle, make sure you don't shoot me either, sis. Or yeah, if you're gonna start busting, either shoot at the ground,
Sherelle,
shoot at the sky, or just holler the fuck out and let us know.
I will definitely move. I told you, motherfuckers, I was gonna shoot.
Say facts make them taste the Kool-Aid on real. Yeah, hit him like, oh on, y'all. Yeah, come to Sherelle, run.
Yeah, but fuck it. She bad. You did something. I ain't do nothing.
You gotta do the whistling as well, though. Like Omar did, Ki.
I've been saying I believe Sherelle will whoop my ass. I believe like Sherelle will whoop my ass. Like she will beat me up. I've told people a long time ago, like with UFC and MMA fighters, they be like, yeah, she ain't that good. I'd be like, man, that girl will beat your ass. Sherelle one of them girls. I'd be like, man, Sherelle will beat the shit out of you. You have to leave her alone. Oh shit, man. Nope.
Okay, bro. Say it'll be right back for sure. Shotgun Sherelle.
Shotgun.
That shit. My tip too bad. Salute to Mac J. I'm on that same shit. I don't play that shit though. Motherfucker make a mistake in me. We fighting. Fuck that slap boxing shit. Fuck that body punch shit. Fuck all that shit. Motherfucker hit me. We fighting right there on the spotlight.
We always did slap boxing. I grew up with a lot of dudes in my house.
She said she gotta get them there, get her. Yeah, I grew up around my brothers and my cousins though. We fought for real when we fought. Fuck that slap boxing shit.
They turned into fights. We
all day long though.
Yeah, they turned into fights. You just got to respect that.
Yes,
but
indeed.
If I could fight my cousins, then I ain't scared of nobody at school. You know what I mean? I grew up with these dudes. You know what I mean? Like I'm with them every day. So if I fight them, then I ain't worried about a nigga at school.
Hell no. Definitely ain't with none of that shit. Don't let slap box. Hell no, nigga, that's real fight. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, when you grow, fuck slap boxing. I mean, I'll do it now.
Man, that shit rap.
My son, like, I slap box him. I can't put my hands on him or whatever else. We play around and stuff like that. But I slap box, you know what I mean? My son to train him. But yeah, I'm too grown now. Fuck that slap boxing shit. Let's just throw hands. Fuck it.
Yeah, Melvin, I dropped that link back in there if you was trying to get back in, little bro. Oh, matter of fact, I don't even see other little bro in here. Salute Philly. I don't see little bro in here tonight, but definitely gonna show him that love. Oh shit, they kicked the bros out. The fuck?
I'm still here, brother. I don't know what the hell. StreamYard's been acting a bit like a bitch again tonight, won't it?
Yeah, I see Classic trying to get back in, though. I'm trying to go. Let me let bro get back in.
Yeah, my bad. That shit just kicked me out. I know.
Yeah, it did me the same way twice.
I think it's in my battery. I'm gonna get off it a little bit, let my phone charge. I'm still rock with y'all.
I'm not violent though, for real.
Sherelle, you lied. You tried to beat me up yesterday.
Someone.
She tried to beat me up yesterday. I don't know why she tried to do it, but she tried to beat me up. I ain't tell nobody or nothing, but
you just did, bro.
I know. That's why I said that shit. That's why I said it. She gonna tear my ass up after I get off this phone. I'm telling you, right when I get in that comment section, she finna fuck me up. But It's gonna be worth it.
It's
gonna be
for
worth
live shit when they was, you know. Somebody. Yeah, the comments, this shit crazy. I had a violent past. Too old for that shit. Now I'm trying to tell you that shit dead. It's science out here. Man, don't say facts up. That's what's up.
Yep. Yo, Melvin, if you ain't doing nothing after, yo, Melvin, you ain't doing nothing after I get off this live, man. I hit you up because I tried to call you about that yesterday or something like that. Just tried to talk to you, see what was up. So you got a minute, I hit you up. If not, you know what I mean. I hit you up later, but I want to talk with you and make sure everything was good. You got my prayers, bro. You got everybody in this house prayers. I make sure I even tell my parents. I be like, hey, man, pray.
That's fact.
Pray for my friends. And they do it.
Definitely got prayers coming from this way for my whole crib. You good, bro. We definitely gonna rock with you guys. Then gonna rock with you till the wheels fall off. Get out this motherfucking style walking with you, shit.
Yep. If I can, bro, I'll get right up there and put you on my back. You probably weigh more than me, but if I can drag your ass, nigga, I'll do it. Fuck it. Let's rock. That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm be on the side of you, so shit, you can throw one arm around everybody. We're gonna keep it
There we
moving.
go.
We're gonna get each other there.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do it. But I'll try my best.
We ain't gonna leave the burden for nobody to bear. If we can help, shit.
That's my nigga Melvin always been 100 with me. Yeah.
Yeah, little bro ass cool as hell though. Like when I first met him, the motherfucking mob for me. Well, not even a mob. He got a wrench to let him know he was family. I gotta keep on remembering to let that shit be known though. Bro ass came on real about shit. Kept shit 100. He talked. He did his thing. Shit. Told him, man, you slide back in tomorrow, man. You gonna have one of them blue things.
Melvin need to do it live, man. Melvin lives would be popping. If he did a live, because
like a motherfucker. Yes, and
yeah. Melvin got shit.
And he know we gonna be there. I can miss a live or two on the real. If any one of y'all go live, man, look, any one of y'all go live, like I say, I'll be there. Because all y'all notifications turned on. They don't send them all out, though. When I get on there, I get that little red dot to see who live.
I even go cap,
family, that's what's up. Fact.
I like it.
We all here for you if you need to say something, Melvin. All I need is y'all love, and you got all that,
sir.
bro. Then some.
Yes,
like I say, some must have slide down there if you need us to slide on some real shit. You definitely can hold us to them words, though, shit. You humming if you don't mind. Straight up, you definitely can slide it, bro. My number when y'all chit chat, though. He can hit me anytime. I wish I could go live. Shit, you should be able to, sis. Because this StreamYard shit, when you first go get it, and they give you 20 hours to test it out to see if you like it. And you can go off just like that, though. Just ride on that shit for them whole 20 hours, though, and you use your 20 hours how you want to. I don't know if nobody ever told y'all that, but I'm telling y'all that you literally can go get this StreamYard shit. They give you 24 hours for yourself for free.
Stand by.
Wow, man, need me, bro. I beef product. Man, I'll be there, Mac J, on the real though. I'm gonna be jealous, but I'm gonna be there.
I got you. I had you.
Mac J, one time, fam, for real. I'm gonna be the first on the damn panel. I better be. I don't have StreamYard. I'm gonna have to get it. Yeah, you could just go straight on your Google, type in StreamYard. It's gonna pop up the one that just say StreamYard by itself. Type on that one, go straight to it. They're gonna give you the whole thing for 20 hours though. They're gonna give you tips on how to use it. You ain't gotta do nothing but basically type in your title, your description, hit and then it's gonna send you over to this thing. You can have your camera on, your microphone on, either way you want it. And you can block your camera out for your emoji to pop up or your picture. And then it's going to just say, go live. Go right in the corner. You there. I didn't know that.
I
Yeah,
can't
with
wait.
stream, you definitely get 20 free hours, little bro. And Big Sis, you definitely get 20 free hours. And they tell you can use them how you want to. I first got it, my first 20 hours up in less than 3 days. I was on this shit, man, fuck that. I'm taking advantage of this shit.
Yeah, he fucked
And
them
then if
hours
you don't
up.
get it, hell yeah, they give you 20 hours free every month. Then I just decided, you know what? I want this. I got that other one. Then like that shit, got rid of it real quick. Man, let me get my money back. I ain't had this for an hour good. I don't like it. Front of my car. Boo, let me hop back on here. I want this.
Oh, this nigga said, I want my money back. I don't want this.
You doing you merch. Sure, yeah. Yeah, when you go live though, Mac J shit, I'm gonna be there. Cause I definitely, man, you know what I'm saying, home food. This shit up here, I done seen a little side restaurant. Don't none of them got the Vienna beef sign. They motherfucking gyro meat a little crazy than them off their Italian beef. Cause I don't know if it's, you know what I mean, beef or knee meat. Cause that shit be looking like shaving on knee meat.
I know Italians.
Like,
I don't know nothing about them having no cows. So I don't know what they talking about Italian beef. I don't know. I know they got sheep. I'm
telling you, the meat that they have up here, that shit looking like shredded knee meat. Like somebody took a shredder and hit somebody's knee and just shred that shit on a sandwich. I don't want that shit. Straight up. Bad Mac, if I can catch it, bro. Yeah, all food that look good ain't good. I'm gonna be 100 with that shit. Some of that shit scared me. I'm even scared to eat deer now just because of that motherfucking videos I was watching with them deers and shit, with they ribs and shit showing like literally through they fur. And it's like dried patches or something, man. I ain't eating that shit. Because they come to the city, have no trees and habitats no more.
Yeah, I never liked the way deer taste.
Love that shit though when I was youngster.
I always had jerky deer. I never really had like regular meat. I always had it as jerky.
Yeah, I done tried deer, moose meat stew. You know what I mean? Lamb. I won't try no rabbit though, because I always consider a rabbit as a fucking a rodent. Like, I ain't eat no motherfucking rats. That's they big cousins and shit.
That's the catch. I done ate rodent. I done had raccoon. I done had possum. I ain't had no damn rat, but I had a squirrel. But we was at like a little field trip or something like that. So
yeah, I came close to tasting a squirrel. I kept on thinking what a squirrel looked like running around and shit. Like, I ain't eating that shit.
Yeah, that shit tastes stupid. It ain't taste like nothing. They had those things. They was just like this.
I tell you what's gross as hell. Emu, those shits is gross. Emu to me, emu patties and beef. That meat from that shit tastes like dirt. Don't ask me how I know what dirt tastes. I was a kid before shit. I know what dirt tastes like.
Yeah, I know what dirt tastes like.
I used to
play your ass whooped and throw it in the dirt.
You better know it. I know what dirt tastes like. Yeah, emu patty. That's some fucking ostrich cousin or some shit. Them motherfuckers nasty.
It's an ostrich.
Pretty much.
Hey, that's what they make chicken nuggets out of. Like the McDonald's
I don't
chicken
even
nuggets.
like nuggets though. I'm not a nugget fan. That shit gross to me too though. Real shit. I don't eat McDonald's nuggets, Wendy's, everything. I don't fuck with none of that shit though. That meat gross.
Yeah, we make our own nuggets, bro. We just chop the chicken shit up. Yeah, we make our own shit.
I'm gonna put that shit in the batter and shit and go for what you know.
Because we like a lot of alligator too. We eat alligator and stuff. Whenever we can get it. So that's how we make our alligator. We make it just like that.
Yeah, I tasted turtle before when I was younger. Wasn't no fan of that shit either.
Turtle soup, dope. But I mean, yeah, I can feel you on that. I can feel you on that.
Yeah, turtle soup was cool. But they put that shit on a stick and with shush kebab and that shit was something else. I don't want that shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers doing too much on the real. That shit gross. She say deer tenders.
I've tried pheasant before, Chantal.
Okay. My grandfather eat all that shit. Love Sam. Don't knock it. I watched him kill and prepare all of it too.
Me too. Yep, I see the same thing.
Pheasants and quail. nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just seen little sis say her granddad used to kill it. I seen them kill a turtle though. It was like yellow shit coming out, shit, the blood splat. It was blood, but it was some yellow shit up in there too. And he took his ass all the way out of shit, hung him up because he was still moving while he was chopped up. Real spit.
Bruh, I see my auntie whatever kill a chicken. It fucked me up. It fucked me up. And then they tried to get me to do it, and I did it like a bitch ass nigga. I ain't do a good job, so the chicken was still kind of alive and shit like that. So she snapped on me or whatever. But I was scared as hell. I ain't like that shit. I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know about killing chicken. The chicken was still moving and everything. Like they was talking shit. I was like, man, fuck it, you kill the chicken. I'm not doing that.
Right, love. Sherelle, I eat there. That's about it. Wow, no, ma'am. LOL. Chantel say our woods was run by him, so they said we could shoot him. That's what's up. The KI got kinfolk that still eat dirt. We have red and white dirt in Alabama, and they about that though. Some people be calling that shit clay.
Yeah. My aunt
people that know from where my grandma them from. That they be doing that. My grandma say she used to eat red clay, and I was like, that ain't nothing but dirt. And she said, just like sis just said, don't knock it till you try it.
I
know people growing up straight fucking powder starch though. To this day, grown ass people, they be eat starch. Like, don't worry about it. It ain't the same starch you think to go in your pants. I ain't eating that shit plain by itself. Mix that shit with some batter and some type of meat and bake that shit.
Ooh, let me charge my phone, y'all. I'm gonna be in the comments. Let me charge my phone before they kick me out. Peace, y'all. I'll be in here.
Yeah, you good. Gratitude. Yeah, I ain't finna be that long either though. You ready to shake the spot? I got some shit to do in the morning though. I just had to knock down the live before the day end though, because I definitely want to kick it with the fam.
Man, I'm smoking this cigarette here, and then I'm going to be going to bed, bro, because I've got to be up to see my lawyer in the morning.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up anyway. Yeah, I'm wrapping shit up now though.
Well, I'm going to say my good nights now then, but hey, family, I love you all. Peace and blessings. And Ki, thank you so much again for a wonderful live, brother. Always appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the open platform, bro.
Shit. Definitely appreciate you and everybody else. So, you know what I'm saying? Slid through the panel. Mama V, you know what I'm saying? My big sisters, my little sis, all y'all. You know what I mean? My bros that's up in here, I definitely appreciate all y'all coming through. You know what I mean? And what, tomorrow, Friday, if ain't too many lives going on, you could definitely jump on this motherfucker and have a party, real talk.
Well, I'll be up for that because I'll be up probably all night.
So that
but no, I just want to say good night, everybody. Have a lovely rest when you get you some sleep, and have a blessed day tomorrow. And Ki, I'll speak to you tomorrow, brother.
For sure. Definitely appreciate you stopping through, bro.
Oh man, anytime, brother. I've enjoyed it again, and it was an absolute pleasure and honor to be speaking to Mama V as well, though, bro. So I appreciate that as well.
Yes, indeed. So shit, you know what I mean? Peace and blessings to you, my brother. May the Most High be with you, and you know what I'm saying? Good luck with everything tomorrow. Though. We would definitely be thinking about you.
You too, brother, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and good night, family. And I'll speak to you all later. God bless you. Thank you so much, Ki, brother.
No problem, bro. So say good night and thanks for coming out. Thank you for allowing me to kick it with y'all. Always a pleasure with all y'all. Sherelle, damn, I never knew that. The weekends are mine. Yeah, you definitely can have them classics. I'm coming over there. For real. I love every one of you here. And I'm game for tomorrow. I will ride out with y'all. That's what's up. And sus, you know, saluting Melvin with the hearts, and that's what's up. We definitely got LeBron a prayers. Peace up. My big bro K, I thank you for being a real one. No doubt, man. That's all I could be. But definitely salute, shout out, all respect and love to y'all. Y'all know it's always a pleasure with y'all, for real. And in the words, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like this. In the words of a good rapper, because I heard a rapper say this, but yeah. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me and we here together. Ain't nothing like it. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate y'all, Mac J. Well, y'all better be playing Cupid shit. Mac J, it's your real love, Tim, Loyalty T, Pretty Eyes T. I'm gonna be here too. I missed the notification tonight, but I'll be on the lookout tomorrow. That's what's up. So I'm glad to peace and love, family. Yes, indeed, peace and love to all y'all. But until we do this again, y'all all be, you know what I'm saying, be blessed. You know, may peace stay in y'all life. Real talk. Hope everybody enjoy their, you know what I'm saying, Valentine's Day tomorrow or whatever y'all got planned. Definitely hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, get it together. Most High be with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure. And I'll holler back at y'all. It's your boy. Peace.